Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2, or session 2, or game 2, whatever you want to call it, of our 12-hour charity stream. We are one quarter of the way there, and we are here with the Salt and Sassy crew, adding, of course, Stalwart Initiative to come play with us in the House of Torndar. So let's go around, introduce our friendly faces, introduce some new faces, and let's hear more about this game. So we'll start with Stalwart. Who are you? Where can we find you? And who are you playing today?
Despite what my name says on screen, which I'll be changing in a second, I'm Stalwart. I'm usually over at the Stalwart Initiative on Twitch and Discord group and all that jazz. Just here to hang out and raise some money for the kiddos and
Hell yeah.
And have a good time.
Dope. So everyone else is reoccurring faces, so we'll jump first to the most reoccurring face I think we have on here. Maddie, who are you, where can we find you, and who are you playing today?
Hello, yeah. I am Mad Fishmonger. You can find me online at Mad Fishmonger, most things, on Twitter and everything, and I have an Etsy shop where I make nerdy things, dice bags, and whatnot, and I hang out with Ross and Huggles here on Salt and Sassy, and I do some other stuff with Skagath, and I guest on some other streams, and I've been on your stream many a time. I am playing Aranor, the celestial warlock of Lolth. She is a sweet little church girl.
I don't believe you.
Well, she was raised in the Temple of Lolth.
Oh, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that you're a sweet little church girl.
No, she is.
I don't believe
Not me.
Yeah, I don't believe either of you are sweet or church girls. Someone who's definitely not a sweet church girl, or maybe he could be. Ross, who are you? Where can we find you, and who are you playing today?
I'm Ross. You can generally find me down at Salt and Sassy Gaming. I DM on a Friday, and I'm part of the Monday and Wednesday games we have over there. I do some other stuff. I haven't been here in a while, Mike. It's been too long, man.
It has been.
Too long.
It has been.
But I'm back in the bathrobe, as always.
Yep.
Not completely drunk this time, so we'll see how this goes. I'm playing Zulray Dis, a Drow Ranger Sorcerer. So we'll see how this goes.
Awesome. This is payback for Bernie. So it's just going to be me and Ross teaming up on Huggles to destroy all of her plans and desires to kill us. Speaking of which, Huggles, who are you? Where can we find you? And tell us about the House of Torndar.
I am Sassy Huggles. You can find me over on the Sword and Sassy channel a couple of times a week over with Skag. I do some other stuff on the internet. And the problem with your plan is that you think I have a plan, Mike.
That's fair.
See, you guys are going to team up on me, but I'm going to use chat to team up on you guys.
Chat, this is my show. Don't let me down, guys.
I have been studying the ways of Loft. So, House of Torndar. Well, firstly, let's welcome you all to Rasperdas. In fact, let's welcome you to the city of Azmil in Rasperdas. And by in Rasperdas, I do mean in the Underdark. So, in Azmil, there's a story some of you may remember. A little over a century ago, a matron mother from the overworld came with her many sons, channeling the fury and the wrath of nature itself, to claim back what was taken from them. The daughter was taken as part of a raid, and nothing but a slave in House 3. It's said that the matron mother bore only her sons to disgrace not only the Drow, but Lolth herself. And they killed their way through House 3 and left them standing in nothing but disgrace and destruction. You guys are all members of House 4, or House Torndar. There hasn't been a third house in a little over a century because your matron mother refused to take the third house's titles. Now, she says this pleases Lolth. And after all, in the last 100 years, you guys have done well. Your house has grown, both with influence in the city and in terms of numbers. So we should probably find out where you guys all are and what is your position within the house. What do you guys do?
I'll jump in there. I'm playing Urgot Bonebreaker. Urgot Bonebreaker is not a drow and conveniently not actually a slave to House Torndar. He was exiled from the Durgar clan deep below for being too violent. But rather than make him into a slave, the benefactors of House Torndar have bestowed upon him the title of slaver, of taskmaster, any number of those things, and he keeps the slaves in line.
That is a very important job within the house.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of respect from that, other than the fact that you are a male.
Right. And a dwarf. So
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hijinks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a hammer, or an axe rather, that likes to bring you right down to his size real quick. So yep, so that is Urgot Bonebreaker.
Fair enough.
I guess I'll jump in. I'll cut on the coattails of that. Today I'll be playing Fodder, who was affectionately named Fodder by the Drow when he was taken as a young bugbear. And yeah, he's a slave. He's not afraid to admit it. He's cool with his place. He knows it. He was taken. They kind of broke him down, wanted him just to be a pack mule, a beast of burden. And then when he killed, those 3 drow, those 6 drow, those 9 drow that were handling him. Once he killed those motherfuckers, they said, maybe we can use it for something else. So, they took me in. They taught me to fight better, and they gave me I drank the Kool-Aid. All right, I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I drank the Kool-Aid. I'm down with Loth. She meets with me in my dreams. One night she gave me a great dream. She met with me, and I met with her, and she got in there, and she was all spider-like, and she touched me to all the legs. She cracked my chest open, laid some babies in there. I was cool with that. So I'm part of the program, and I ain't just your fucking regular slave now. These little soft motherfuckers, they don't get it. They don't get it. I'm hoping Big Daddy Durgar over there, I'm hoping he gets it. That little fucking furry bastard, he might get it. But I'm here to clean shit up that they can't handle. And I'm a paladin of vengeance.
Nice.
I wasn't ready for any of it.
But I love it.
Cracked my chest open. She laid a couple eggs in there.
That got weird real quick.
Yeah. Oh, them vivid dreams, man. You get the night sweats.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Off to a good start.
Not sure I can follow that, but I'm playing Zoridis, and she stalks the gloom. She is very much out there hunting down the enemies of the house and those who would seek to desert the city in search of the surface. You walk out into the shadows. You're rolling the dice of death.
I dig it.
Does she have dice as well?
Yeah, probably.
Just checking.
Somewhere.
Of death.
She definitely has chess set somewhere.
There's
So
it's just spikes. It's just like caltrop of dice that she just throws.
no, it's just this one
they're
chess
equals.
piece. Just slides it across, and they'll step on that. It'll hurt worse than Lego. Done.
Wow, she truly is evil. What have I done?
Exactly. And Lego is the way to go.
Yes, look good.
Okay, now that I can breathe again. Eleanor is she is the most obedient of all of the young ladies that are brought to the church to become potential priestesses. So she runs through her training. She does whatever she's asked. But that kind of makes her the brunt of a lot of their teasing, because she just sort of does whatever she's asked all the time. So she's often sent to do the terrible jobs that nobody wants to do. They send her off on the snipe hunt sort of jobs and that sort of thing. But she's ever so obedient that when they realized that she didn't really have much skill at anything else in particular, they realized that they could just tell her to take a warlock pact, and she did. So now she has the handmaiden to tell her what to do all the time and give her direction. So she's just gonna be out there doing whatever it is that the church, the priestesses, that anybody in any kind of state of authority tells her to do. That's what she's gonna do.
Fair enough. You're the one that's sent to feed the Dryder pit, aren't you? Yeah.
Have fun with that
food.
Mm.
one. As food. Wow, harsh.
It's a rough crowd.
One might say they have dark humor.
You are sent a note via one of the other slaves that your presence has been requested by the matron mother, and to bring fodder with you.
I'm sent this?
Ergot is Bonebreaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So what does House Torndar look like? Is it just like a massive manor house? What is this? What are we talking here?
It's a little bit of an estate. So the city's kind of divided into 3 levels. I'm going to call them the scum of the city, but the general populace live kind of in the 3rd bottom layer. It is housed within an entire cavern, and this cavern is huge. Your house is on the 2nd layer, where most of the noble houses are. All but one of the ruling council have their kind of estates within this layer. The only one that doesn't is House 1, which, along with kind of the High Church of Lolth, some other kind of council buildings, is all housed in the very small upper tier. You have a very prominent place, and it's a very large kind of estate. The slaves don't stay within the main house. They have a smaller, cramped, I want to call it an outhouse. It's essentially what we would consider a barn. Kind of.
Okay. Yeah, like a holding pen. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. There are beds.
Yeah, so I assume one of the
Not
matron's
comfortable.
servants would deliver this letter towards Ergot, and he would grumble and then assemble his normal kit, assuming that he's either going to hunt down escaped slaves or, steal one from someone else or have to, break someone's bones, as his name implies. So he gets his leather armor on, he gets his, bands on, he gets his axes, and he adjusts, and he takes the letter. He doesn't dismiss the person. He just lets them stand there the whole time he gets dressed. Maintaining eye contact, and then takes the letter and then proceeds towards the matron mother's estate.
Mm-hmm. Whilst you guys are doing that, did you collect fodder on the
Oh,
way?
yeah, he would collect fodder, who I assume has a place of prominence amongst the slave area.
I mean, mostly because he probably fought for it.
Tooth and nail. Yes.
Irina, you probably stay within actually the church itself for now, gaining reputation there for your house. You are sent a letter by one of the males of the house. It's essentially the 4th son. He's not considered a noble to you. And again, you have a letter summoning you home.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I will go right away. And she'll go and pack up all her things and go and find a priestess to tell them that she has to leave.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and then just, okay, and wanders.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Yeah, there'll be kind of priestesses milling around. You'd know where to find them at this point. You've kind of lived there a while. Yeah, so you can talk to them and kind of then head off back towards the house. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she'll go as
And
fast as
so-
her little tiny legs will take her.
And Zolre, you are also summoned. You are actually summoned by one of the kind of the high priestesses of the house.
That gets a raised eyebrow. She sort of is sort of in the gloom, and so like obviously the priestesses don't venture out very often, so sort of carefully greets them, nods, accepts the missive.
You are required.
Interesting. By whom?
You're questioning.
Requesting
Let's not
further
your place,
information.
little sister.
Grimaces.
Now, run along. Go home. Mother wants you.
She turns on her heel and just walks.
And she'll go. So you guys all eventually meet up just outside the kind of the church, the house chapel, where you would expect to find the matron mother. Is there anything you guys are saying to each other?
Oh, wonderful! The dwarf.
I assume I've met all of you before at some point.
Probably. So at the dwarf remark, he just looks up and says, "Yes, hello.
Oh, hi.
Also hello."
Hi, Fodder.
Yep. Hey, what's going on, girl?
Do you know why we're here?
The adults are trying to figure out what we're doing, dear.
I don't. Okay.
Zulray knocks on the door.
I feel like I have a relative that's fodder. like in real life.
Down the street.
Oh man.
So the doors open and you guys step in to kind of the chapel. This is the most elaborately decorated room in the entire mansion. A lot of wealth is on display across the mansion, but this is their pride of place. Everything is the finest kind of that they can get. There is a symbol of Lolth in the very center of the room. And you'll notice, and this is very weird, all of the nobles of this family are there. All of them.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. The weapon master is stood in the room. This is probably very weird for you guys because the weapon master is considered nothing but a tool. Bonebreaker, you're probably a little bit upset because he was taken out of your care because he is a slave. He's a wood elf. He is a slave. But he was taken out from under you and put in as weapon master.
Which is a position I would be much better at anyway. You know. I am a master of weapons. And they're fine arts. Yeah, so he kind of like looks around to everybody. He understands that he's in a higher place than the slaves, but he's still not up there with everyone else. And he kind of looks to, is it Zulray? Is that how it's said? So he kind of looks at Zulray and just sort of bumps a shoulder out or an elbow out to like the back of her knee to kind of force her to stumble forward a little bit.
Do you require dark vision to see Zulray in the darkness?
No, I think Durgar can see in the dark. They have dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision. You can't see her.
Oh. All right. So you're just invisible then. Let's see how it is. That's cool.
Yep.
So he bumps out to where he thinks you might be, and he just like flails his arm, and then looks around and says,
I'm like, straightening all my clothes and like making sure, really quickly, like sort of pulling herself together, even though she's already sort of very neatly put together. And she kind of, does that standing up super straight and folding her hands in front of her and very standing at attention, but kind of hoping that nobody notices her at the same time.
So you guys are stood there, and the matron mother kind of turns and looks at you all. Come, you're all late.
Oh, I'm sorry. And she'll like run forward.
Yes, your messenger came while I was in the nude.
I don't think that's an excuse now.
I could have come naked if you'd like, my lady.
Eleanor
me.
just
You can almost hear the grimace of disgust coming from the darkness.
Eleanor just blushes.
She kind of shakes her head. They sort of step out of the darkness.
She steps forward into the light very gingerly.
You are with family. There is no need to hide. And she gives you the creepiest smile you've ever seen.
Try desperately not to go for just remain perfectly still in a very trained position.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eleanor is basically like frozen in her pose. Like she's just like in this sort of creepy, like terrified, frozen pose.
What is it you require, my matron? Half bows very, very carefully.
I have communed with love. It is time for us to take our place higher up the order. House 2 has displeased Loth. And they shall be us. Soon. And they shall be gone. She gestures to the rest of the family. They have their orders. We are equally matched. You four will just work out how we overcome them.
With killing devices. So
You have 10 days until you lead our soldiers in through their front doors.
Interesting.
What if we just go ahead of time and we just kill everyone, and then you just show up later?
You think you could take an entire house by
Yes.
yourselves? You are foolish.
Yes, I can, and the three of them can also come along too.
You are
Dwarf
foolish.
speaks as dwarves do, without using what exists behind their beard.
I'm sorry, is the curtain of darkness talking to me?
Still edgier than you.
She is a higher rank in this house. You would do well to remember how to talk to her.
no, the shit is deep in here. I'm telling you. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna shut my mouth because this is above all my shit. I'm gonna kind of elbow Ergot and be like, you wanna, get right with this one? She's up there.
Yeah, I could take her.
Oh shit. I'm gonna back away from Ergot. Oh, yep, you got it, man. You got it. It's all you. Ergot ball breaker. Here we go.
Oh.
So I'll back up beside. Oh no, it's not on my screen. I'm so sorry.
My name's Huggles, and I'm gonna run an Underdark game where you're all bad guys. Mistake.
Nope.
Everyone, we don't make it out of this room, guys. That's how the campaign goes.
You
We
you
all-
expected to make it out this
We
room?
all die in the quest giver's room.
Uh-huh. It's
I mean,
alright.
I'm not the one that's just like sworn and insulted Drow in front of like the entirety of a house hierarchy or anything.
Yeah, he's only swore at you.
Yeah, still a Drow.
Yeah.
Still gonna walk away from this one.
That's fine.
The matron mother is pointedly ignoring you at this point. She will turn to Erinal. Is that how you say it? Erinal?
Yeah.
Make sure it gets done. And then she will leave.
Me?
One of the high priestesses says, "You heard your name, right?"
I'm confused.
You are of the clergy.
Mhm.
You garner and hold respect amongst the house. You were the natural choice to lead such a mission.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll do my best.
There is no do your best. There is simply do and succeed or die.
Yes, ma'am.
It's interesting. I thought all Drow knew of our ways. Apparently someone was sheltered.
You can see a couple of the high priestesses who are still stood there nodding in agreement with you.
Ah, wonderful. So to summarize, we have 5 days to bring down a plan with which to bring down a house.
No, I thought I came up with the plan already.
You can't simply walk into the door. They'll kill you before you get within your sight of them.
Put money on it.
Raises an eyebrow. I'm not going to take a fool's wager. Besides, the matron would kill me if I got your blood splattered all over someone else's drive. You are a known associate of our house.
Well, your money is shit anyway. Father, we could take them, yes? The two of us. The whole
Yes.
family.
Yep, you in the front and me behind you. We got this.
See? Little girl, you can come watch. Learning experience for you. Priest, you can also come.
Weapon Master turns to you. You're all idiots.
I'd still kill you.
You couldn't hit me. And he'll wander away. He doesn't pay much mind to the priests, the high priestesses who are glaring at him. They're clearly not comfortable having him in the room as part of this conversation. You get the impression they don't really like him.
Excuse me, but why? Why
You do
is
not need to be excused to speak to an inferior. That is a surface elf. They are below you. Speak with authority. You are a drow.
I was trying to ask. Was the priestess still with us?
The matron mother is left, but there are 3 of the high priestesses still in the room.
Yeah, I was asking why he was here. If any of them knew why he was here.
He is who we are sending to kill their matron.
Jeez, and you thought we were bad. Shit. This guy ain't gonna do nothing.
So
Hmm.
I suppose we would have to work with him then.
There is no working with that one. He will only just follow orders.
So what do we need to know? Like, are we waiting around for like some secret intel shit, or what are we doing? Or God? No, fuck that. I ain't listening to you. Shadow chick?
The drow rolls her eyes at you. Oh, if you could be taught respect, that would be wonderful. Unfortunately, I think it is not what your brain cells are capable of understanding. She turns to the priestesses. My ladies, pray tell, what is it we know of our enemies' fortifications and estate.
We know they match ours, at least. They haven't taken quite as many drow slaves, but their standing army was larger than ours.
Interesting. And we
It
are
is
to
good.
facilitate the ease of our matron's succession to theirs.
It is presumed that they will have enchantments to safeguard themselves.
Riveting.
There's one at the back who is perhaps the oldest there. She's certainly known as the meanest in the house. I trust you realize that all their nobles must die. And
He nods.
we are to make that happen. And that our house will not be implicated in any way.
She nods slowly, as is the way of subterfuge. Leave no one to tell of the tale.
Yes.
She smirks knowingly.
One of their kind may not be in the house. They study at the School of Arts.
Interesting.
She should be the first to die.
My thoughts exactly, dear ladies. I trust these are... She gestures to, like, the dwarf and the bugbear, and then quietly onto the she doesn't... I don't think she's aware of what, like, specifically it is that... Aranor does. Just gestures at you to assist in this endeavor continuously.
Well, she wears like she's wearing like priestess robes and a
Yeah,
holy.
but like 90% of the noble female drow wear priestesses' robes at this
Yeah.
point. So it's like, you know, you could just be the clerk. I don't know.
She's a fucking snowflake, I can tell you.
This seems
What
like a
are
good plan. You go kill the one single person, and then we kill everyone else.
Oh, we forgot to tell you.
Oh,
Here we
You'll
go.
be taking one of the brothers with you. Rick.
Rick.
Enjoy that.
well done.
Wait, I have to
You
take.
should go find him.
I have
May
to
I
take.
suggest that he's somewhere with an alcohol cabinet?
I turn on my heel and go in search of alcohol.
We have
Good.
to take a boy with us.
One. Oh, as repulsive as their gender truly are, unfortunately, it is the priestess's will.
Oh no! Of
Did you
course.
just fan yourself too? I haven't seen a boy in a long time.
Oh.
Oh man.
I just, if she'd swooned, I just would have had no. Why? What do?
Oh, perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Boys are gross.
That's right, little Aaron Noah. You're going to get cooties on this mission.
No, shut up!
Oh no!
I'll
What's
go up.
happened?
We're not gonna make it out the first room.
I'm gonna follow Zulrich because she's like my new hero.
That's amazing.
Oh
Off
no.
to a good start.
I
today.
have something better.
No.
I'm just going to share this with you guys
Good times.
God, why?
Good times.
after I rename this.
So Zulray sort of just sets off. I'm assuming Aranor then tries to keep up.
Oh, yeah,
no!
she's like trying really hard, but she's really short, and
It's no longer
she's
contagion.
Oh, you
It's no longer
serious?
contagion. It's cooties. It's no longer contagion of the spell. It's cooties the spell.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
Perfect.
Nice.
God damn it.
Yes. That you have it at the ready. It's beautiful.
Good. Good stuff.
Wish I could cast that. That'd be glorious. So Zora sort of sets off, and she glances over her shoulder at Aranor as she walks through this cool way. I imagine there's like little slight lights that they cast enough of a glow for those not gifted with dark vision to see.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
walks out of shadow is visible, walks into shadow is no longer visible, all the way down the hallway. Sort of looks over her shoulder at Aranor and just goes, as much as I find the two fellows we have been given in the fact we must take a mail with us entirely distasteful and unnecessary, they will make good fodder. Wait, she stops. I mean, good things for them to kill rather than us. They're expendable assets.
I guess. Well, we have to, whatever it is we have to do, that's what we'll do.
She just opens and closes her mouth and just shakes her head and just keeps going. Like, there's no point. There's no point. Becoming increasingly resigned to the fact I'm going to die fucking horribly.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys are going off in search of alcohol.
Yes.
I have absolutely no
I have a
idea.
question. It's at this point I should point out humanoids are my favorite enemies. Where is this bastard?
You guys aren't far from where the male kind of sons stay. And you happen to know that the largest alcohol collection is there because that will appease Rick.
The last thing I need is when Rick deals with the other one. What is his name? Morty. Anyway, she turns and she walks towards the door. She's kind of like, I don't want to touch. There's like a door here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to touch the door. I look at the other two.
No
following us?
one help her.
Oh, I didn't know we were in tail.
It's like look back down the hallway. I don't know if they're following or not. I'm assuming they haven't come anywhere.
I can help, and I cast a little mage hand, and this glittery purple little hand floats and goes to open the door.
So, you cast this kind of glittery hand, you push on the door. I mean, the mage hand pushes quite heavily, but this is a really big, solid wooden door, and it's just a little heavy.
Walks up to it. I don't have time for this. The mage will not appreciate being kept waiting. Lifts her hand and just like wham on the door.
Oh, it's so gross. You fucking touched it. Oh, God.
I immediately use prestidigitation to clean her hands.
She nods at you.
What will you ever do?
I pull my gloves back on delicately, like, ugh, I should put those back on first.
What will you ever do? You touch the door. Oh no. Common people. Disgusting.
So, a drow opens this door. He's actually taller than you're expecting. And he kind of half stumbles into the door as he kind of opens it.
Is this the one I'm looking for?
He has a drink in one hand. Oh, look. It's you.
I kick him in the kneecap.
Make your attack roll.
What would you like me to roll? Just a dex?
Mm-hmm.
I miss horribly, because why not?
Perfect.
I take. Can I swag this out and take the drink out of his hand?
On a 9? As you kind of go to kind of grab the glass and kick him, he steps back and shuts the door on you. So you end up kicking the door.
Oh no. Are you okay?
No, you've touched the door twice.
And kind of stumbles back into it.
What will you do? Will you burn your shoe now?
I blink. I just look at the dwarf.
Well, if it
I cast
isn't
disguise
little...
self. Oh no, wait, has he reopened the door? Has
Yeah.
he reopened the door? Oh goddamn! I was going to scare the shit out of him, but he's gone. He turns. The matron has a mission for you. Sober up.
He laughs. You're lying. I know this because you're a liar. And I can see you. And there's 3 of you. So one of you is lying.
Can't call her that.
You dare insult me when I am under orders from the matron herself. I hold a lightning bolt in one hand.
It's not like you're a proper daughter.
I cast lightning bolt at this guy.
Snap.
Uh,
Alright.
Like-
Because
No, let the girls fight it out, father. It'll be fine.
I never mind. If I wasn't under orders,
I'd buy a drink too, yes, I know.
it's just so fucking sad.
So, I got told I've got to go with you, whatever you group are.
You must help us ready an invasion against an inferior house.
I mean, that seems like hard work. He takes a drink.
Don't make me
Looks the rest
actually
of you.
hit you, boy. You are under orders. Sober up and do your damn duty. Or I can just walk back round to the
I don't
princess.
need to be so. I'm not going to be sober to deal with you. He looks to the others. What's she on about?
If you want to come, I'll give you fine Durgar ale. It's the good
I
stuff.
mean, I'm going to quibble about the fine thing. I mean, it's a little short in flavor, but
Fucking made it in his boot. I saw him.
It's full of flavor.
Mm.
I don't think that's flavor I want. Let's go.
She kind of gags when they, when they say this.
I'm making the new batch right now.
Oh,
Smell the brine. It sounds like
oh no,
you're
no,
about,
no.
you're about
How
another hour and a half.
distasteful. How
Oh.
distasteful. I guess they truly are representations of the male species, the inferior.
Yeah. And
So-
your hair's ugly.
You guys, come on. We have a very important job to do. We are on a mission from Wolf. We can't be messing around. This is really important.
Exactly, Rick. Move.
Yeah, Rick.
He's moved. He somehow found a bottle of whiskey, and he's now just drinking it.
take
from the
it.
bottle, but he is following.
I fucking take it.
That thing is glued to his hand. my friend.
Literally. It's literally.
That's how I know one else can steal it. He just super glues it to his hand
Yep.
and just,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna hurt, and just rips it off afterwards, and just like,
Mhm.
ow.
But he is following you guys. He is moving with you guys.
Okay, so that was the plan, right? You're going to go kill the one person because that's all you're capable of, and the rest of us will go take out the entire rest of the house.
But I mean, that's so many people. We were supposed to plan it for the whole army
Yeah,
attack.
Give me.
Yeah, but something like if you do a whole lot of work, Lot will like you or something, right?
well,
Well,
here's a
Rick, give
better
me
idea.
I want to say an intelligence check.
Sure.
It's not particularly high, if that helps.
It's neither is his intelligence, so...
Oh, you rolled a
17.
17. Damn.
It does occur to you that if you don't kill all of the slaves, you could add them to your slaves and therefore gain more power in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, he keeps that to himself.
Here's a better plan. Why don't we go and capture the one that we need to kill, beat the ever-living shit out of them until they tell us exactly what we want to know about their house.
Yep. Go on.
Then we plan an attack that'll be more efficient. Potentially, we can go and kill a lot of them subtly, and then we let the rest of our house clean up, so to speak. We spearhead the operation, and we get the most blood on our hands and blades.
Okay.
Would that sate your bloodlust, short one?
Oh, I'm gonna take you out the knees too. It's gonna be a good time. I guess so. I could break a bone or two. Get my drift. It's my name.
Turns to look at you. Funny.
I know. That's why I was exiled. He's too humorous.
One might say your humor is in short supply. She continued walking.
I'm going to make a bowstring from your hair.
Now your uses for drow body parts are truly deepening in their cultural references. Keep walking.
So Huggles, I think we're going to find that one person.
What am I doing? I'm just shuffling along, and I think I've maybe been sent to clean out Fodder's pen a few times.
Oh God, for you.
So we'd know each other, I think.
I have a hatch in my armor. You just, you ain't got. It's all in one pile. You ain't got to go around. It's all right.
No, I guess spells
We've suspended a bag from it. It's like the horse's feed bag, but
yeah.
the other way around.
I need to be drunk for these streams. Jeez.
I don't think I have enough wine.
They make those for horses in the city. Like, we have, like, mounted cops. So they actually have that just for that. And just catches it. We have it for fodder, too.
Got it right next to my bull bag.
But it's like a toddler. You know, like a toddler's like running around doing something. You see him like,
Say, oh, you need a change.
and then it starts doing stuff again.
Yep.
So
But I-
shits and giggles till someone shits and giggles.
You just see fodder mid-combat just swinging.
Excuse me, I must recharge.
I'm back.
Crouches, doesn't even drop his weapon, just goes, hang on a second. Wiggles the hips, and you hear a kunk kunk as the hat drops.
That's the rage. The barb.
What I
know he's
hate-
coming.
what
Or
I-
a smell.
What I hate is whenever he goes into a corner to do it like a toddler, and he doesn't know Zulray's right there.
Yeah. Every time. It's like
Oh,
a
shit!
It's
I'm
like a
sorry.
magnet every time. It's the same corner. How did you keep getting here?
This is why I have Misty Step.
Yeah.
Give you a mist.
Huggles, you did this to yourself.
I did.
It's
I'm
directly
sorry.
your fault.
I will kill Bernie in the next episode, I promise.
It's right, I've got Bernie set up to die. It's
Yeah.
cool.
It's good stuff.
So how are you guys moving about the city?
Loudly.
I haven't.
With swagger.
With style.
Considering you have two slaves, essentially what others would call slaves.
I guess. Well, I'm supposed to be in charge, so I will walk in the front. I will do my best to. She'll do her, standing up very straight pose, trying to look like she's super in charge and not terrified, and making them asking them politely to walk behind her.
You look about as dangerous as, a flump. You tried looking dangerous, that might help. Azure just sticks to every shadow she can so that no one can see her. And occasionally she'll just punch someone if they get in her way.
I have Find Steed as a spell. Could I substitute like an actual horse with like a spider and have just the same stats, just for flavor?
Yes. You
Okay.
can get a giant spider.
As
A
much as I'm-
bugbear riding a spider.
Well, no, not-
Sound.
Yeah. No.
No.
Not for me in this instance. I know my place, and I know it wouldn't be proper for the bugbear to be riding something and the small choir girl drow to not. So I'm going to offer that to Ere for her to ride in front.
Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. And she'll stop and lean down, and she'll look at the spider and give him little scritches under his little mandibles. Ooh, look at your little mandibles. You're so cute. Look at all
Spider
those
seems
eyeballs.
very confused by this, but goes with it because usually it's getting whipped into going faster. So
Oh, she's giving him little hugs and making sure that he's nice and comfortable before she climbs on. And she's like, okay, let's go.
if a spider could have a confused face,
Can I whip it so it goes faster?
That is more of its speed.
Just don't hurt it.
That
right?
he understands.
Oh,
yes.
and so she tries to put on, like, she tries really hard to put on this mad face, but she ends up like, you know, when like little kids are really mad and they're giving you that super mad face, but they just end up looking cuter.
Mhm.
That's the face that she's making super cute. Like,
Oh man.
What have I been given to work with?
So you guys are walking through the streets. I'm guessing the rest of you are kind of walking off to one side or behind her.
Yeah.
You guys look around. Give me perception checks. I should probably look at Roll20. That would help.
I hear that helps.
I'm a little Fodder's a little uneat ease with the prolonged period this chick keeps popping in and out of the shadows. So he's gonna, out of boredom, he's gonna take a handful of rocks and every so often like throw one just to see if he can hit her. Not maliciously, but just like, I know you're fucking there somewhere. And yeah, as we're making our way, because
I use my racial casting of darkness that he can't see through the darkness that I'm in.
yes, shit. Yeah.
So he can no longer see me at all. It's just like, there you go, done.
Yeah.
So, Zura, you notice a little bit. It's probably because you've got that higher position. You notice it a lot more. People seem to be kind of whispering and kind of pointing, but trying not to make it look obvious. You overhear a couple of whispers. Oh, it's from house 3, house 4. But, oh, I didn't realize. And such station, and kind of comments along those lines. You notice a lot of the males, even the noble males that kind of are walking around, that you can kind of pick out from how they dress, is kind of making sure they get out of your way and letting the 4 of you pass. Rick is stumbling along with you.
Oh, that dickhead.
oh, I'm
Finally, she got all her legs.
I kind of
It was a matter of time before they made her a Drider.
Who said
like-
that?
Rick did.
I really want to punch him in the face, but I'm never gonna hit because I'm not lucky. I want to try again. Sod it. 18. Do I punch him in the face?
Let's see.
Come on.
Wow.
As he kind of stumbles just as you go to punch him, and like you just cling over his head. Like you thought you were true, but he just seems to evade you.
He's drunk.
Yes,
He just
so-
wobbles drunkly.
Yeah.
Roll.
Kind of every so often he's like a couple of steps to the left.
Probably aware the Drunken Master Monk or some
Right.
bullshit at this point.
Shitty.
I've definitely, like, you know, after a little while of, like, you know, riding on this spider through the city, and people like getting out of my way and showing me respect, I'm gonna start like, oh, okay, and you know, actually sit up a little straighter and like actually get a little bit more of a serious face, but at the same time, like not too much. 'Cause
You guys eventually kind of come up to the Hall of Arts. It's not a grand hall. It's not on the main. It's not on kind of the top level of the city. It is not well thought of. It is art in a drow society.
Elegant and graceful.
It
Like
is.
Is it like that meme of the architecture school where they've had not been able to fit like the school of architecture along that one display wall they have, and it kind of goes around the corner a little bit with like 2 letters? So not quite perfectly thought out.
Pretty much. It is. It's not even as big as the throne room in your house. That's how little kind of due it is given. There are a couple of drows stood outside.
Oh,
But there's very few people around at this point.
I've never been here.
What is the point of this place?
It's a waste of fucking time. That's the point.
Well,
Fucking pretty people.
Well, we have arrived as subtly as a small army.
I don't want to ruin the illusion that you have any idea what you're doing here, but did we get a name of the person we're here for? What they look like? What they're doing here? Anything?
She pauses and I look at the DM. What's the name of the house?
Oh, I'm such
I'd know
an
the name of the
important
house.
drow
You
lady.
know the name of the house. The name of the house is Menair.
And I would assume that's their family name.
Yes.
And that's second, the second
That's
house?
the second house.
Okay.
Because there isn't a third house, because the third house was shamed by being completely eradicated by a surface dwelling
Males.
and males.
Great job. We'll just ask everyone where we can find them, yes?
No, that's why we break in quietly in the dark and walk up and look at the registry. Make
Oh.
sure he's still here.
I'll wait here. Go ahead.
Oh, I hate people.
I'll make a distraction. Look at me, I'm a dwarf. Hello.
The two elves turn to look at you.
It's working.
Yeah.
If you climbed up on Fodder's shoulders,
I would be taller? Is that what you're saying, tiny
no,
elf?
you would be more distracting.
No,
Oh,
I
and
think
where
I'm
you
fine.
go, it's all left. Rick kind of pipes up from the back.
Even then, that's a tall order in and of itself. So, looking at this building, is there any I would just want to walk in.
You can just walk in. The door is open.
This
I'll
whole place is
walk in
designed for. This whole place is designed for drow, right? So there's no lighting or anything here because we can all see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
It is.
invisible.
I see purple lights on the fucking picture. So I know they got them.
That's so inferior peasantry like yourself can see through some of the major areas.
Peasantry.
I think he said
I mean,
pageantry.
I'm being polite since we're out in public. I could just call you what you are, which is scum.
I
I'm
think
cool
he's-
with that.
I think he said pageantry because he likes to parade you around the town as his favorite slave.
Yes. Tried to put a dress on me once. I ain't down with that. No.
It's weird the amount of things she's into.
Yeah.
I thought you looked cute though.
I just want to walk away.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, wait up!
I walk into the darkness. Please let me disappear. I say to myself, "Please
Forever. Just I don't want to come back.
Just let me go."
Oh. So, yes.
I
you-
will. I'll cast dancing lights for the sake of the others.
Put them all around her so she gets a better view.
No,
Why?
it's for you.
No, I can see in here. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, we can all see. We all have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. You can all see. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But it's
Literally.
better if she can see better because, you know.
No, it's okay. I won't do it.
Oh, what the
She loves the lights.
It was a good idea, leader.
I want to be nice to her.
You gotta fucking commit. That's what you gotta do. You can't be fucking.
I'm in darkness now, right?
You've
Oh,
got
she's all
excited
gone.
about this.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
invisible. I'm invisible. I'm just gonna walk quietly away.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, wait. That's right. I'm the leader. So, is there like a front desk or anything like that? Or is there
There
like
is just so as you go in, just inside to your left, there is a desk where there is a kind of elderly female drow sat there.
okay? I will go over to her, and I will give her a respectful little bow. Pardon.
Oh.
Pardon.
Person.
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
I'm Aranor of House Torndar, and
She bows
I'm-
immediately.
oh, thank you. I need to speak with oh, what was her name? What was the name of the person?
We didn't get her name. We just got her house.
You
name.
don't know. You just know her house is Menair.
Menair. Okay. You have a student of the house Menair, and I need to speak with her.
Oh, yes. Well, she will probably be at her up station, I suppose. I don't keep much track of them. They do as they please.
All right then. That's fine. Thank you.
It's
I don't know.
some way that way. And she'll point. There's literally one corridor. It opens out into a kind of a large room.
Okay. Thank you. And then we'll go back into the entrance. And then she'll stop.
Burnbreaker and Fodder, are you following them in, or are you staying outside?
Man. I think Urgot would stay outside unless someone came to grab him.
What's Rick doing right now?
Rick is drinking from his whiskey bottle,
Standing outside.
chatting to the other two drow that are out there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Urgot. I don't. No. Be bad for me to go in there. And what's this? What's this? Breaking shit. Yeah. No. Stealthing.
And Zalore, whereabouts have you disappeared off to in your...
As soon as she points in the direction I have to go, I'm going that way. But I'm going to walk very, very carefully, very, very quietly.
Okay.
Because to anyone that uses dark or depend on dark vision to see me, cannot see me because I, due to class features, am invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back outside.
There's not a lot of people in this building. You see there are a couple of sections kind of marked out. Most of them are empty. There is some weird things. You can see there is a kind of one of the sections is entirely portraits made of blood.
Ooh.
There is another one which you're not entirely sure what it is, but there seems to be an awful lot of black. It's like black on black on black, different kind of shades.
I mumbled to myself, still not as edgy as me. Continues on. Not impressed.
And then there is you hear kind of humming at the end of the kind of the building. And there is a lone drow.
Do I recognize them in any way, shape, or form?
She is wearing paint-splattered noble robes.
Is this the person I'm looking for?
I don't know, is it?
Well, like, I'm assuming it may be a prudent move for nobles to know what the other nobles look like.
Maybe
That's
if you were a
kinda-
real noble, you'd know.
We're wearing a fucking bathrobe. Maybe you could know this shit.
That is
You hear
exactly
that in the
what
back of your head.
Wow. Well, don't diss the bathrobe. I stream it every time.
I know, in real life, props. In the game.
I mean, in fairness, at least he's tidied his room for this stream.
Wow, harsh. I spent ages making that bed. Don't you dare have a go at me for that.
So you gotta glow up. You gotta dress it up. Guesting.
I've even guest featuring a Dalek. Come on,
Yeah.
like, I've got problems with that. So, I would like to think I've made a point as a noble, and having been a noble since birth, I'd make a point to know who the higher up nobles are. So I know who not to punch in the face when I'm being an uppity bitch.
Which is most of the time.
Yeah, edgy uppity bitch. That's pretty much my character plot for this one.
Uh-huh.
Also the character.
Yeah. Screw you, Mike. I thought we were on a team, Mike.
We are. I haven't licked anything yet, so.
To be fair, you've pretty much been going at each other, so I figured I was safe.
For now.
I'm sure it's coming. You recognize kind of the facial features. You've probably not seen her a lot. Her family wouldn't have had her out in public an awful lot, considering she is an artist.
It's probably not prudent to be an artist in a place that you can get stabbed a lot. But is this the person that I'm looking for?
You give me an intelligence check. Let's do it this way.
Can I beg for perception?
No, because it's more about recognition than what she looks like.
Okay, do we have advantage? Because
You do have one advantage.
I'm going to use my one advantage on this because I am going to essentially fail horribly at 15.
You're pretty sure she looks close enough to the rest of the house, Minette, that you've seen previously, that you're probably sure she is.
Okay. And she's walking towards me, right?
No, she is busy looking at whatever she is doing.
So, from the way you described it, I can like back up and be at the door to this hallway. I can push that door back open, and I should, in theory, be able to see all the way out of the place, right?
You could walk back up past the reception desk and look at Bonebreaker and
Is it
Butter.
like is it like a straight hallway?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Am I within 120 feet of them?
Yes.
I point at Bonebreaker and cast message. Target sighted.
It's terrible when I can hear her in person. Now I hear her in my head. I think she's found a girl.
Oh,
I get the reply, you fucking asshole.
Oh, you can hear me too. That's right, I forget how this works. Shit. Thanks, great intel. You're the best. Noble, go drow. Are you going to capture her or what?
I need to be able to walk out of here with a captive past an elder drow receptionist.
well. Oh, sorry.
That
I
sounds
can't-
difficult. Go ahead and try it. I'll be right here on the outside.
What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Oh, sorry, I was talking in my head out loud also. She found a girl. Inside.
Okay, I will then meander very carefully within a certain distance of her, and I will. This is where I need my PhD because I don't know how this feature works. I would like to heighten spell hold person.
Okay.
Oh, I even bookmarked it with.
Should we go help her or something?
Well, of course.
Oh,
3
What did she say she needed?
points.
us to do all the work for her, I guess. That's what I heard, at least. She said, "Oh, I
And
have
I'll
to."
just-
She said, "Oh, I have to capture her, and I gotta walk her all the way back there by myself. And there's a lady there too that we have to walk by. She wants
Oh,
us to do
right.
everything."
A lady who knows that we're looking for this other
Yeah,
lady.
the one you talked to. Yeah, that's the
I
one.
don't know why I told her that. Okay, I could go distract her some more.
Okay, that could
Maybe?
work. Yep.
What should I say?
Hi.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Start with something like that. Your normal spiel. It's pretty fucking
Oh.
distracting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an
And she'll
innocent
go
little
back in.
priest. All etc. etc.
She'll go back in and
Oh, ride the spider in there. That'd be great.
Don't get Ginger killed. Don't do it.
no. You stay out here, little buddy.
She's fucking.
Oh, your little eyes. What are your eyes? And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna start rambling at this lady about how, I'd heard that I wanted to, I'd heard that this lady was attending art classes here and that just intrigued me, and I wanted to I was thinking about maybe learning some art so that I could make more art for the church to worship Lolth and etc. etc. So I'll ramble at her about that.
She will absolutely engage you in conversation.
I'm
act
very
like
good at talking to old ladies.
she is very surprised. Make me a charisma check. So.
Yes. No.
Ow.
One. The one has
That's
happened.
in that one. That's in that one. That just happened. You're right.
That is.
What about advantage? Didn't she have advantage?
You do have an advantage you can spend.
I do. I'm using it. I'm so using
Yikes.
it.
Let's avoid that and that one. Let the plague you.
Yes, please. The 16 is not great.
Nice.
She is. She will talk to you for hours about the artwork you can do to honor Lorth, and she keeps bringing it back to that point. Like,
Oh, yeah.
seeing the robes. She's very much bought into helping you create more work for the church and get the art school's name out there. She's determined. So she's very much engaged in conversation with you.
Okay, yeah, and I'll make sure that I, have her like not facing the front.
She's kind of turned her around as you talk. What are the rest of you doing?
Urgot looks up to Fodder and says, "You know what, big guy, stay here. You're doing a great job. I'm gonna go check on this sissy lady. Maybe I'll hit something on the way out." And he's gonna walk inside.
You gonna leave me to babysit the fucking drunk?
Put him on the spider. Have him ride it around like a ride, like at the zoo.
Yeah, he was already coddled enough for the day.
And Urgot's gonna walk inside and attempt to go find Zilray.
Zilray, do you let Bonebreaker find you?
Given I've just cast whole person on this person.
We should probably see if that holds, right? What's your DC?
Yeah, I've heightened spelled, so the DC is 15, but she has disadvantage on the save.
Nope, those are not the right sheet. That one will do.
This is the... Oh, okay. I couldn't take any risks.
She is held.
As soon as she's held, I'm going to walk up behind her and beat her unconscious.
This is fair. It doesn't take you very long.
There's like canvases and stuff around here, right?
Yes.
I'm literally going to tie her up in a canvas so that she just looks like art supplies.
Oh, that answers one of my next questions. So yeah, you can fold her up probably in kind of one of the canvases she was working on.
Oh, nice. Let's just add some paint splatter to her.
You can now see that it was a kind of a beautiful black rose on a kind of a red background that she'd been painting.
Can I just take that bit? Like, I want to take that bit on the side because that's mine now.
Okay. You take that and continue your Edgelord collection.
Hell yeah. Edge lady, thank you very much.
Sorry.
I am playing a drow.
Mm-hmm. I was aware. And yeah, you can find another kind of blank canvas you can roll her up in as Bonebreaker kind of, I guess, walks up beside you.
Points at the bundle.
Yeah, he like walks in, and I assume you just like hit her on the back of the head. Oh, great job. Good. I'll be back outside then. You seem to have everything in hand.
Yes, I'm efficient. It's a trait you should try. And I will, having looked at her, I will pick up the collection, and I will cast this. Disguise self to look just like the person I've just bludgeoned unconscious.
Fair.
And I'll make a point of maintaining eye contact with Urgot as I do this. So he is aware of the ruse.
He immediately attacks you.
God damn it, Mike. Not like this.
He thought it was the other way around, that maybe the other person's impersonating you the whole time, and they just turned back.
Just looks at you, changes back.
Yeah.
Hello, Urgot.
Not again. I have been deceived once like this before. It was terrible.
I come out with my arms full of pamphlets.
Oh, man.
All right,
So
Glue.
are you signing up for the program? Is that it?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about it. But we're... Oh. Hi. I'm looking at the person who is
Carrying up
looking
supplies.
like I didn't see you change.
Yes, come with me, lady from house, whatever the hell. We're here to buy art supplies from you for my slave den or some shit.
Wonderful, I'm being addressed by a male dwarf. She walks past you.
Yep, okay. Just put the supplies on the giant spider outside. Good job. You're great at this.
She just walked past you.
Thank you. Thank you also, reception lady. You've been wonderful.
Have a
Kinda
good night. Just do the whole 9 yards
Yeah.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna go ride my spider back home with all my art supplies now. Like, nothing is normal about that at all.
Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome when you're part of a team.
I wonder what that's like.
Edgelord, sad.
Well, I guess, oh no, wait. Where are we gonna go?
What do you mean?
Literally, the person who's putting the art supplies inside just turns to look at you, changes back into the person and goes, home.
Oh, right.
We have a house for this.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring them to father's house.
I wasn't sure if we wanted to bring her to the house.
Of course we want to bring our art supplies to our house.
Okay.
Where else will we do art?
Exactly. In the comfort of our own home.
So did you kidnap the lady, or what are we guys talking about?
Yep.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I point at you in class message. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, we totally got her.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up. She's in the art supplies. Shut up. We're going home now.
I'll let
We walk away. We're walking away. We're walking away.
I'll get on the spider too and go.
So you guys are walking back
It's the most
through the
dysfunctional party ever.
walking back through the streets. Interesting.
If the art supplies move, I punch them.
It's like I DM far too much for you, Ross. You
I
know how
have
my
to
mind
punch all
works.
of the things. Exactly.
So you guys are heading back through the streets. It's a little later in the day. The streets are a little less busy, but kind of no one seems to bother you too much as you get a few odd looks as you kind of go back through the streets, but no one kind of questions you as you go.
Nice.
wow, this is eventful. Great. Well, what are we doing with this chick now?
I think our friend would like to torture her forever and ever. And take,
Could we not talk about this in the middle of a street?
like, we have
Please wait till we're at a private estate.
the
Yeah.
capability to do so, yes.
Let's go in the back or something.
I mean, our family, well, I guess your family knows that we are expecting to bring this person back here. They won't be surprised.
They're kind of expecting us to have removed the individual. Anyway, she's just like, we need to not be talking about this here. She continues walking forward. She does, however, sort of cast prestidigitation on her hand to remove any indication that she just bludgeoned someone unconscious multiple times. Because I'm not running any risks here. Continues casting prestidigitation subtly on herself to keep herself clean. Because I'm around filthy creatures of bleh. Dwarf cooties, yo.
That's how I feel about you as well. You're so pretty and elegant. I wouldn't want to touch it.
You might get glitter on yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Do it. Yeah.
That's right. Stubby can't reach to touch anything important anyway. She turns and walks away more quickly.
Cut your feet off. That's what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha.
Not before I've taken your beard, dwarf.
Oh, going for the beard. This is personal.
Sorry, is that too much of a low blow for you?
These harsh words you say. I just tried to have friendly banter with you. You're a cold bitch.
I am Drow. And that's called humor.
You're so mean.
I know, right? She's terrible. So, where are we bringing the body? Like, where in the house are we bringing the body?
I like to think we have chambers for those who've attempted to escape our house or the Underdark in its entirety.
You would be correct.
I
Makes
want
sense.
to take them there.
Fair. So you guys take her in. It's a very small, dark room. There are a few kind of lights around that aren't particularly bright. They are just enough to illuminate the walls, which are covered top to bottom with various torture implements. A variety apparently is the spice of life.
Mm-hmm.
I grin
Or
savagely.
torture in this case. There is a kind of cold concrete table or rock table. It's kind of in the middle of the room.
Hey,
And there is the dripping of water in the background.
Is there a swinging like light that just?
There,
Just swing. It perpetually makes that noise too.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why though, because it's literally just magical light.
Yeah.
It's like lights that just they came with the noise this time.
I've watched far too many cop shows.
I am looking around in just with my mouth hanging open. Like I've never seen anything like this before.
Rick comes in and leans against the wall. They're gonna kill you.
Is that aimed at me?
All of you.
Probably. Crack my knuckles. Okay. I plop the art supplies on the desk and secure them to the stone table. So, I'm assuming I can secure her to a stone table. There was a stone table here. I'm not just going mad.
Yes,
There
there
was
was
a stone
a stone table.
Nice.
Give me survival. See how well you secure her.
Break his
As a
fucking
ranger.
legs.
As a ranger,
Break
there's
her
one thing I
legs.
should point out. There's one skill proficiency I really didn't take. But it doesn't matter because that roll, though.
All right. Yeah, you secure what you think is very securely to the table.
So it's dark in here, right?
Mostly.
I look at the collection of them. Do you want...
There is enough
I'm
light
like-
for you to be seen.
I will begin extinguishing these lights. Is there like an observation room so that things?
No.
Oh, one day I'll get my
Not
idea.
invented one-way glass, Ross.
Damn it! One day.
Well, you could do it like those surgical theaters. With the yeah.
The matron mother gets bored. She comes and watches.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, do you need me to help, or are you okay?
I might need you to. Actually, we'll see.
Oh,
I look
okay.
at Bonebreaker. So, we need to get some information from this one.
Okay.
look how excited she is. She's breathing heavy. Jesus.
I know, right?
This is her shit right here.
So you got this one, or you want me to do this for you also?
You are an owner associate of the house. I can remain invisible in the darkness. How about you ask the questions?
And then...
If she doesn't answer, you break some bones.
Oh, okay. That I can do that. I am pretty good at that. If you catch my drift.
Yes. That's why that's your inferior species name, because you name yourself after the only skill you have.
Boning?
He's got it.
Your species obviously has it. A bug, because you're bugging me.
That's terrible. Your species is doomed to die for puns. I hate you.
Yeah, they have no
One
fucking.
might say they're unbearable.
I hope your house falls.
Yeah.
Um,
Whoa.
She looks at
Whoa.
you. You would condemn your own house.
Whoa, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you can't say that.
if you make more
Yeah.
puns, I'll find a new one. I'll take
You
house
better
2
take
myself.
that back. You take that back.
Bolt will give me house 2 for killing you for those puns. She hates them, I hear.
How do you think you're hanging out with us?
Yeah.
Fucking the D team.
It's for the puns you make, you terrible shit.
Yeah.
So the art supplies are secured to the table, right?
Yes.
It's unconscious, right? The art supplies are unconscious, right?
The art supplies are still unconscious.
Okay, cool.
It's like I've been repeatedly punching them the whole way home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like right across the shin with the back of my battle axe. I'm gonna hit the person in the back of right on their shin to wake them up.
There is a scream of pain in you, and she kind of comes back. Her eyes clearly are fearful of what is going on.
Well, that was fun. I could see why you were all excited about it.
Wait. It's all right. How about, you do that thing where you, like, all but put your fucking mouth in my ear from, like, 30 feet away. Maybe I'll, like, try to talk to her and, see what we can come up with. But you let me know what to say. fucking mouthpiece over here. I ain't all about up there, but I can persuade the ladies.
She like
She starts to struggle on the table.
Well, we could just keep beating her, but I think we got to get something out of her.
I'm at this point. I've hoped I've made it dark enough that I can't actually be seen.
Yeah,
I can't be seen.
do you know what? There is probably a section of shadow now in the room where you can stand and not be seen.
I will cast message at them individually, one after the other, and tell them the same thing. We need information on numbers, house defenses, and the like.
Okay, I will. I'll take out a bit of paper, and like.
I try and keep Aranor very much out of sight as much as possible.
Oh, if you tell her to stay out of sight, she will.
I will very much tell you, you are known of this house. If she survives and escapes, however unlikely, it is best you are not seen.
Oh, okay. And she'll like pull her cloak up over her head and try really hard to.
Can I like pull her into my darkness and try and make her sort of have a very similar stance to Lioncat and try and like I want to share the ability, kind of.
I'll roll a stealth.
Yeah, roll me a stealth.
Okay.
No.
I would try to like. I'm gonna try to well, not nudge Zori out of the way because she's hiding in darkness, but I want to kind of like crack my fingers and go up to the art supplies, and I'm gonna like fake like I'm doing some kind of mystic arts shit. They don't know about
Let me out.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So I want to cast Zone of Truth around the table on the table.
Oh, that affects all of us.
Link
That's
spell.
an AoE spell. That's an AoE spell, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's only like 10 feet, isn't it? Perfect.
It's not a big room. It's not a big room though.
I ain't worried about it. Ain't a thing, you know.
Yeah, if you've got nothing to hide from Lolth, then you've got nothing to fear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap ass people. So, all right. So what do we want to know?
Link
Ask
me the
away.
spell quick because it's a charisma save, I believe.
Sure. Yeah. Let me get up in there.
I haven't used that spell in so long. I should put my glasses on.
Woo! Shit. Yeah, 15-foot sphere. All right, Shadow bitch. We got 10 minutes. What do you want to tell? What do you want? Come on.
All right, so look, here's the deal. I'm going to kill you, everyone in your house. You're going to tell me how to do it, and then I'm going to kill you also, probably. Yes.
Not a good opener.
And he jabs her in the fucking broken leg. Hello.
Squeaks. Let me go.
No, that's not. You missed all the plan there. Hello. My name is Urgot, and I'm going to break your other leg now. And I'm going to hit her with the other leg.
Roll me a strength.
Okay.
See how well we do.
Absolutely. You want athletics?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. There is a screech of pain and a very satisfying crunch. sound.
Okay, that's 2 legs down. Just so we are clear on how many legs you have.
Oh, I mean, if you do tell us what we want right now, then it won't be so bad.
Right. She's right. If you tell me what I want now, I don't have to break any more of your bones.
We need to know about your armies and what kind
We
of.
have them.
Well, obviously you have them. I would like to know
They're
how many,
large.
when they sleep, how vulnerable they are, where they keep their children.
Oh, what about where your
Very dry.
where all your monsters and everything are, too?
That is a lot of questions in one.
Yep. Who controls your slaves, and how can I kill them and take the... how can I kill your slave master in front of them?
Slave master controls our slaves.
Yep. No, I know. What's his name? What does he look like?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
She actually looks the fodder. His name is Bernard. And he's an idiot.
Great,
Feel
that
free.
makes everything easier for me. Good. Okay, now how do I kill everyone in your house?
You don't.
Okay,
They kill you.
let me try that
So
again.
for that you're aware, she is answering your questions truthfully, but because she actually saw you cast in front of her, she is avoiding the actual question itself. But she's not lying to you in all of her questions. She did legitimately give you her father's name and her opinion of him.
Okay.
Okay, let me try this. If you were going to kill everyone in your house, how would you do it?
Well, I wouldn't be able to. I don't have the skill.
Clearly, what skill do you not have that would allow me to kill everyone?
There is a list.
A list of skills you need to kill everyone in your house.
Magic. I don't know magic. I am not very good with a blade.
Okay, but let's pretend that you were someone who actually was super capable of all these things.
Like me, for instance.
Yeah, like him.
She looks at you with disgust, Bonebreaker.
I break her other hand. I break her hand. right in the back of her hand.
There's a
Hit it.
screech.
Let's see here. Have some more athletics.
Leave one. You gotta leave one.
I hit it gently, just to give her a little love tap. Hey!
Just that reminder of I can break your hand if I wish.
Yeah. Just a reminder, you have more bones. I said I don't have to break any more bones.
She's an artist, so leave the hands for last. Those would be, those are the good shit.
That's true. I would turn the... You know what? That is a good point, Father. I would turn the blade for your hands. That makes more sense. Perform art with no hands. That would be hysterical. Spin a web, dirty trow.
There's a cough from the corner.
Genuinely scared of that. Roll me an intimidation, Bonebreaker.
Absolutely. I'll have a
Gone
negative
after
to
the
that.
one thing she cares
I'll
about.
have a negative in that. I put 0 in charisma. I have a -1 to charisma. He's good at breaking bones. That's it.
You're lying.
Oh no, I'm actually not. That's that's actual truth.
Yeah, he can't lie right now, just like you can't lie.
Yeah, zone of truth or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let's get some. You all are crafty little shits. Let's grab a crafty little. We got crafty little shit. You know, I'm gonna put my hands on my head. Can you hear me? Voice from beyond. What do you want us to ask this creature of no worth and softness?
Where are the sources of magical defenses in your home estate?
Okay. Where are the sources of your magical defenses in this state?
Yeah, where do you keep your magical sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please tell me. It's you wasting your time, my time, this guy's time, and look, he's he hasn't had a Snickers. He's pretty cranky.
That's
so
true. I have not had a snack all day.
She kind of looks to you. She's kind of looks to her hands. Doesn't matter what I say, I'll be the first to die anyway, won't I?
Oh yes, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's what Loth said that had to happen. So, you know, sometimes Loth asks us to do things that aren't great, but that's what we got to do.
What she said.
House
Yeah.
2.
murder put cutely. It's kind of that's what we got. That's what we're going for here.
Yeah, if you're into drows, I guess it's adorable murder.
Yeah.
House Manel will not fall to this house.
Okay. So anyway, back to the magical defenses thing. Where's that shit at?
There are many in the house. You'll not find them all. But they'll probably find you.
That's why we're asking
The
you.
doors.
Yeah,
If
but what?
anything is coming, the doors will be charged.
Ooh, okay. I'll make sure we make somebody else touch those doors first. Somebody who doesn't like it. Okay. Gotcha.
Rick scoffs. Won't be me.
No, it won't be you. Afraid not. Give us some other useful information if we were to impregnate and penetrate your house's defenses.
You know what? Let's try this. This seems like a lot of complicated questions for your tiny little drow brain. What would you say if you had to guess? You like to paint, right? Is that what you do? You paint with pretty colors of the wind or something? If you had to guess, which finger do you need to paint with the least?
She looks at you.
Like the little finger would be a good one to start with? I assume you need like your thumb to hold the paintbrush.
The little finger is for balance
Oh, so that makes it
and
difficult.
pressure.
Okay. So you do need that one a lot, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What about the middle finger or the ring finger? Do you need those at all?
She's not going to need a ring finger for long.
I don't think so, yes.
No.
Okay,
If you
cool.
like it, you should have put a ring on.
Yeah, and speaking of putting a ring on it, just go ahead and he like just takes her hand and splays it, and then jabs the axe down onto her ring finger.
Ugh.
Now I have it.
Savage.
There is a scream that is probably heard throughout the house as you kind of destroy her mouth finger.
And to make matters worse, he kind of takes the finger and like a cigar just sort of pops it in his mouth and adjusts it from side to side. Okay. So as I was saying,
She
with your
throws up in her
questions-
mouth a little bit.
Yeah, that's just gonna stay on you because you're tied up. That was your own mistake you made there.
Yeah.
And he moves to the other side. We were looking for the magical defenses of your house. You said the doors. What else is there?
They won't be primed unless you're seeing coming. But all the hallways leading up to the main chamber are trapped. There are pressure plates throughout the estate that will explode. My brother put them in.
But they won't work unless we're seen coming. That's what you're saying.
Well, they won't be primed, and otherwise we'd be setting them off all the time.
That's fair. Good point.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, let's slow down on the torture for a second. She's doing good.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
No more.
How about are there any secret passages?
That's a good
into-
question, Father. Good work.
Yeah.
Only to and from the main throne room. Nothing in or out of the estate that I know of.
And those are where now?
Well, they go from the training hall. It lets our weapon masters move quickly.
Good, I will kill one of those as well. I have a shitty little one in this house that I will kill also.
There are two.
There are two of them. Oh, aren't you fancy?
Well, look at that. You got outsourced. We could have had two.
We are House Manair. We are the second house.
Well, for
From
now.
Asmiel.
Yeah, blah blah. Yeah.
For now, you are.
Fodor is pointed at from the darkness, and I cast a message again. Ask her how to prime the house's defenses.
Nice.
Lean in real close. How do you prime the defenses? Or turn them off so nobody can prime them?
Only the matron mother can do that.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
There is a
That's the truth.
Fodor hears again. Ask her how the matron primes them.
Hmm.
Also, what is the matron's favorite thing?
What, a favorite fucking color? What are we doing here?
No, like her favorite person or like an object or something, because that's what you can use to get her to do what you want. If you have to control somebody, you have to you're supposed to find out
Never mind.
their favorite thing and then use that against them.
So in Deception, in the Deception book, the class you took on how to be a soft-skinned little, thing. In that book, in that class, you were like, ooh, and you were the one raising your hand all the fucking time. And this is what you got. Find her favorite thing. Look, I know you're trying. Don't give me that face, please. Don't fucking do it. We ain't got time for this shit. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. Anyway.
I want to
Her
know how
favorite-
many times Madfish make that face in real life. I assume it's as often as possible.
On a Wednesday, at least 4 or 5 times.
I did the whole on Wednesday too. I even did the whole like, yeah.
Definitely wasn't
Drama.
my fault. Definitely wasn't my fault.
It's totally your fault. I
Okay.
no, you know it works.
Her favorite thing is love. Love favors her.
No favors me too, but you know, I
Well,
ain't got no fucking throne.
She looks disgusted
obviously,
at you, Fodder.
He's telling the truth. He believes that she favors him very well.
I know, but still look for disgust from a drow.
Yes.
obviously, Lolth doesn't because Lolth told our house to take over your house. And she wouldn't do that if you guys were in her favor. So you're not.
Unless
So
you wanted your house destroyed.
Yeah.
Actually, then she would have told you guys to do it because that
There
would
is-
make more fucking sense. What do you know?
You
Do
think
all
Lolth's reasoning has to make sense to you?
or it could. I'm assuming she's smarter than us, right? Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's smarter than everybody because she's a goddess,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm a huge fan. Yeah. So, anyway, sorry, I must commune with the beings above. Oh, being, what's next on the fucking list? Hurry up, we're running out of time here. And I don't feel
You get hero voice in your head. Guard and troop deployment numbers.
Okay, lean in real close, like, all right, dear. All right, we're getting to the end of this. Don't worry.
kind
You're doing great.
Moving away as much as she can.
Yeah, you can move
It's
it.
not very far.
Take it in. Take it in, motherfucker. All right. So we're getting close here. How many troops do you have? And where are the deployment areas?
The troops are there not on guard, but we have maybe 350 guard force.
No, see, we could have taken them. See, you were right.
Thank you. I'm
Not including our
often
slaves.
right. Question. This is very important for you, so take your time and answer this one correctly before I remove
Oh,
your
I-
entire hand.
I've been taking notes this whole time and like everything that's being said.
If I wanted to throw your entire slave force into disarray, who is the one person I would kill?
She kind of looks. The youngest brother, the youngest son.
Good. Is he
What's
a
his name?
formidable foe?
He's a drow.
So no, thank you. Good call. You're right.
He did
what
well in. He did well in the school.
adorable that they teach you how to use swords in a school. What is his
Yes.
name? Younger brother.
Demi.
Good. I will kill him. Also, second question, equally as important, but for different reasons. If I was going to throw your entire armed forces into disarray, which of your generals would I kill? Preferably in a specific order that they need to die in.
The elder houseboys.
Good. You're doing so well. You get to keep both of your hands, minus that one finger that you won't need ever.
You were going to kill me anyway.
Well, I could make you into a trophy. Or a slave. That would be
Kill me.
more demeaning, I think.
She'll look over to Zolare. Please, well, she'll look over, I guess, to Fodder, because she's the only other person she can see.
Real quick.
Please kill me.
I don't know, man. He's kind of called you. It'd be like, not very proper of me to steal something like that from him.
It's true.
Bonebreaker, you have. She says in your head, ask her how the matron activates the defenses.
Oh yeah, yes, you avoided its question. How does your matron activate the defenses?
With blood. Her blood.
Oh, her blood, that's my specialty is blood, especially other people's. Great, is there a special place that I need to put it, or do I just bathe in it and run around? That's what I usually do.
You hear another question. The house head, or specifically that matron's? And what is the order of succession?
I say that also back to her. Who goes next? The house matron? What do I have to kill? You tell me which one do I have to kill to set up your traps, and then who takes over? Why do I ask you these questions? And I look back to the shadow. We're just going to kill everyone. That was the whole point, right?
But effort. Wouldn't you love to see bits of drow blown up by their own defenses?
I would, but I would also like to kill every single one. I don't care what the succession is.
Then we kill the most challenging opponents and use their blood to activate the defenses and watch the rest of the house go up to its own explosives.
Fine. Okay, so do I just need to kill the matron and put her blood where?
There is a throne. She sits on it.
Mm-hmm.
She puts her hand on it. There is blood. Outside of that, I don't know how it works.
So just spread it everywhere. Good, that's my specialty.
Well, you just, she puts her hand on it, so...
And
so
then
you
cut
just
the
make
hand
her-
off. Yes.
No, you
Remove
just
her
force her to
hand.
put her hand on.
Yeah.
She
Don't
might still
force-
need to be alive, so make sure you do that first, because spells can be very, very tricky about that sort of thing. So
Where-
start... No, but the nice thing is if you start with her alive, you can always kill her after. But if you
Okay,
start with dead...
I point at Bonebreaker
Well,
again.
okay,
Well,
no,
where
I
is
don't know if I can...
Where is our subject?
Oh, I
in the
could.
line of succession?
Where's what?
Where is our subject? You get the impression she's talking about the art supplies in the line of succession.
Probably low, because she's an artist, right?
Yes, but they might if the firstborn is not sufficient, they may try and seclude them, if not outright kill them.
Hmm.
So she may have been spirited off to avoid her ever being known as the eldest.
Hmm. Yeah, he asked her that. Where do you lie in this chain of matrons? Last? Okay, great. Then that's the order in which you'll get killed.
My notes have, everybody in order.
They're bulleted.
And of course, she dots her eyes with little hearts.
Yeah.
All right.
With little
No,
spider webs.
spiders.
Spider
Little
webs,
spiders.
Yeah.
obviously.
Are they smiling spiders as well?
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh God!
You actually know a few of the people on this list. They have attended the church with you for years.
Oh.
They are all high priestesses.
Ah, poo.
What?
They are all in Loth's favor.
Now I know
But
that I'm not super hyped up on the whole Loth train here, but if Loth chooses your house to kill some other people's house or some shit, right? I assume she'll like sacrifices. So at the end of the day, once everyone else has been killed, why don't you sacrifice this artist to Loth or something?
But these are all priestesses. How could... I don't understand.
What's not to understand? We get to kill a bunch of drows. It's a good day.
But I thought they were in Lol's favor.
Well,
I mean, you become a priestess. Doesn't that mean something?
I mean, look at Father. He thinks he's in Loth's favor. He
Yeah.
shits in a bag.
But
But it's got a Loth insignia on the outside. So,
Yeah.
Loth's bag of shit.
I think she actually called me that in a dream once.
Loth's little bag of shit. It's a pet name.
Come here, boy. Come here.
It's his pet name.
Loth's little bag of shit. I love you.
Oh God, we're bad people.
This is
I
a charity
encourage
show
this.
for the kids?
I encourage and nurture this.
Yeah.
you totally did.
Yeah, so I don't see what the problem is. You having existential
Well-
crisis that maybe you're not a good person?
Well, This, look, this one is no longer of use to us. I believe we have gathered all we can from her. Interesting as it has been.
Please
Huh?
kill me.
How do we reward her for being such a good fucking sport?
Ultimately, it would be killing her because making her a slave would be so much worse.
Yeah, but I mean, like, could she I don't know, how do we kill her? What's a good
She
send off?
speaks, Azori speaks verbally for the first time in a while. May I?
Kill her?
Hmm.
I mean, I've done most of the work, and you're just going to come in here for the glory bits? That's fucked up. Pretty typical drow bullshit. I guess so. Or you're going to throw a hissy fit about it.
Well, she's been very cooperative, so would you do it quick?
It won't be too horrific.
Okay.
Azori walks out of the shadow and embeds her short sword in one of this person's palms. Just straight
She
through onto the table.
screams.
I then twist the blade.
She screams louder. It's impressive.
Other blade goes into her other hand, which is missing the finger, and does the same.
This is not an effective way to kill someone.
Yeah, this is
And then as she opens her mouth to scream some more, I pull the first
Check
blade out
this.
and ram it through
Just-
her skull,
That's better.
through her mouth.
That,
The first
yeah.
bit.
At that point, he straight up dies mid-scream.
The first bit was a little much, I guess, but
Yeah,
Rick
both of
is stood there.
oh, Rick, you're still alive. I haven't
No,
killed you
Rick.
yet.
Jeez, what a waste.
He still has his bottle of whiskey super glued to his hand. He takes a long swig.
It was
Weren't you supposed to
Why?
take like a week to do that?
Yeah, I also told them that I would kill everyone in the house myself, but they were like, no, you can't do that. You have to make a plan. We'll do it for you. Blah, blah, blah. Drow bullshit, you know.
That's all right.
350
That's
people, I
why
could have
we
easily
wrap-
killed at least half dead
That's
myself.
right. We have a
Like-
couple of days. All we have to do is wrap her in some traveling canvas, send someone outside the city with her, and just leave her somewhere. She
Or-
died trying to escape the city.
Just leave her right here, and then no one knows where she is.
Again,
Well, someone's
Also
gonna
true.
need this room at some point. We
and
have to
there is
keep
incriminating
that
evidence here, so I begin casting prestidigitation to clean up the mess.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, hold on. Before you do that, and he starts, like, rubbing the blood. Okay, now you can go. I'm better now.
I want to take some and flick it at Zolre, just to see if it bothers her.
It doesn't.
It doesn't outwardly, but inwardly she's screaming.
The eyes tell you. The eyes tell you. That screaming in the eyes, like I will kill him.
Why are you like this?
So you guys are gonna either A, try to hide her, or B, keep her here and hope no one notices she's missing.
No, I think, is there like a river or a body of water in anywhere around here? There would have to be some kind of water.
There is a body of water, but
Okay.
you know that's where the city's drinking water comes from.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you can totally do this if you want.
No, I would never do that.
As
That would be
um,
unhygienic.
As a ranger, I would know the lay of the land outside the city walls, right?
Yeah, you probably the caverns kind of that run off from the city out towards kind of the surface area.
So I know roughly where bits and pieces like gas spore might be, like fungus that eats flesh might be.
Roll me survival.
Would I have advantage on these based on the fact that it's like the
I'm
Underdark is
presuming
my
it's your
favorite terrain?
favorite terrain. Go for it.
Double 21s, so
Yeah, you ran into some recently. Actually, it was quite a nasty battle. But you know you kind of left them alive because you know they might have their use for the house at some point. So
nice. I would like to attempt to rewrap her as painting supplies.
you can rewrap the now dead painting supplies.
Nice.
And we can wrap it smaller now because there's bits missing.
Wow.
Always the space caper.
Stack
Very
them,
good.
like-
Wonderfully drow approach there. We could just look at Bone Break. You could just cut her up a little bit. That'll be great.
Yeah, and you stack it nicely, and then it doesn't look like a body.
The first thing I want to do is remove all the identifying features, like all the identifying clothing, etc., has to be removed, and I'm going to burn it.
He's like, you
Fair.
chop into little pieces. That's fine.
Not too small. Then it's just yucky.
For you, maybe.
Please don't make
Yes,
dry
for me.
bacon.
So if you want, we can wrap it up. I'll throw it on the back of a ye old spider and send her on her way.
Could probably
It
eat
would
it.
be best if it was removed and the flesh was completely removed from existence. That way,
Mhm.
there is no potential for her to be resurrected by a high priestess.
You always have to confirm your kill.
Yeah, but that's
Exactly, and you leave no evidence behind. If it's sacked up in such a way, I'd just like to put it in like a sack and take it to go, so to speak.
A to-go bag?
Yeah, to go back, doggy bag, if you will.
yeah.
Okay.
A spider bag?
I got one of those, and it's almost full. Eleanor, I need you, girl. Come on over here.
What?
My bag's-
I
my
never
bag's
thought
in-
I'd have to ask this question.
My bag's full.
Yeah. Thanks. Sorry, bad
But-
timing. We can condense.
Just push it down a little bit. Some big bags work, right?
With the blood in the bag.
I
Sorry.
double bag it. I put like a bin liner over it.
Oh, I'm gonna collect some of it in some jars, like little vials, just in
Blood.
case.
I will do that as well, simply because blood is convenient at this point.
Well,
having
we
house.
there
I'm
were
going to
if
ask
we're
why, but
talking.
still go for it. Do you know what? I'm just going to
Having-
let that happen.
Having house blood is convenient.
And it's all neatly labeled, of course.
So you guys,
Don't label it. Dear God, I look at you. Don't
No,
label
no,
it.
it's in a code.
No, still don't.
Okay.
Don't even label it. Just remember.
oh, I did this to myself. I must remember
Literally shakes the. Sorry, what class? I don't even know. Just shakes. No, don't label it. They're not stupid. They'll just pluck the secrets from your code. Don't even.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Absolute secrecy.
Okay.
For timing's sake, you guys take the body out of the city. What do you say to any kind of drow guards that you run into as you're leaving the city?
I think.
It's kibble for the bugbear.
Mhm.
He gets the munchies. Got to keep your slaves under control somehow.
It's like cud. You know what I'm saying?
If we got little bits,
Okay.
and if we throw them really far, he chases them. It's funny.
Give me
No,
deception.
please, that's got to have happened at some point. We play fetch with the bugbear.
It's how we get him to exercise. Look at the size of him.
Otherwise, he gets fat, and the matron doesn't want a fat bugbear pet.
Yeah, who does, really?
Oh. So you guys leave the bag body in the kind of the cabin with the gas spores, and head back to the city.
Oh, listen, Zolray, I hate to say this, but I think we have to act as a team. You can do that shadow nonsense, right? And then I can turn invisible, which is also cool and better. And then we get into the throne room, and then I kill the matron or something, and activate the traps.
Unfortunately, I had another idea, though the spell is beyond me. There is a spell that deceives the mind of our foe into believing they are surrounded by enemies. I do not have this spell, though I should wish to learn it. Quite like have somebody learn it so they may sneak in, simply cast this while she's sat on her throne in the middle of a family meeting. Then she'd activate her own defenses, and she'd kill her own house in a fit of homicidal rage.
That seems
That'd be
complicated.
simple.
What if I just cut off her hands?
Then she can't use the defenses, and then we have to actually. Do you know what? No, that's far too much work. You will be in a fight regardless, as our army
Yes.
will attempt to invade their estate.
Right.
All I want to do is a small bit of subterfuge to thin their number.
Okay, good. You do that, and I have several people on my list of specific people to kill.
I
Exactly.
made you a list.
Thank you.
It's all
A
like
little
in
one.
order and coded.
I don't read
It's
Elvish.
itemized.
Oh, she'll tell you what everything says.
He does. I think undercommon, isn't that what fucking disgusting
Yeah.
speak?
Yeah.
Elven, Undercommon, they kind of use both. So
Savages.
sorry, you should grow up, some stunty.
Oh. So what is the plan? Are we just killing everyone? No, you keep saying no to that plan. Star Wars my favorite one.
I'm still going to kill everyone. I just like watching body bits go flying everywhere
Okay.
when I don't have to get mud and blood on my gloves.
That's the most fun part. How do we get this spell into her brain then, if you don't know how to do it?
I don't know how to do it either. I'm sorry.
She tilts her head,
Rick looks over.
looks at Rick. Well,
He clicks his fingers, and flames kind of come up.
Rick exists, stupidly.
Yeah.
That's a free action.
He drinks a little bit more of his whiskey. Hang on.
There you go.
First. Just for Ross, because that's his whiskey bottle that is now empty. Like extra trolling.
Makes it worse. So how do you plan on getting this inside of her head?
I don't need to. One that's run away. I can disguise my form and claim to have been kidnapped and tortured.
Yes, because you were. And what you could
Exactly.
do, win, you disguise yourself and I will punch you in the face. That way it looks like you escaped. I'll rough you up around the edges, it's part of your disguise.
Exactly. And then I simply waltz in
Perfect.
and go, help, they're planning an attack. Prepare the defenses.
Yes. And how do you do the spell part, though?
I don't. Then I simply grovel up towards my matron
Yeah.
and kill her.
Oh. Again, I do all the work, you take all the glory. This is shit. Great plan.
But then you
That's-
get all of the generals. You get the quantity. I simply get the quality.
Oh, this is the draw way of life, Father. You listen to this shit, look how much work we did with the whole cone of whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
Well-
If you wish to sneak into a drow throne room of a matron mother and do this yourself, you be my guest.
I mean, I can be invisible, so it's pretty easy. That's how I got in yours.
She literally steps into the shadows and is gone.
I can't.
Effortless.
I do it once a day. Listen, it's a one-time
I
thing.
require no effort.
Takes a lot of work.
Only if you're racially inferior.
Wow.
Okay, that's as close to Twitch terms of service as somebody can go.
Wow. Channel shut down.
Bam. Was for the kids, yo.
What should I? Well, I can do a bit of magic to hurt people, but I can also heal. I'm not sure what I should do. Also, all of these priestesses might not be in the house. A lot of them are in the temple.
So why, if we can get to the chick and hit the chick to do all the hooblew to shut down all the hubnub, you know, if we can get that far without having to kill a bunch of people, what seems to be the problem? Like, we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do when we get there. I mean, I think we should kind of figure out how the fuck we're gonna get in right now.
One of us was clearly kidnapped. He's going to get punched in the face to prove it, which is going to be great for me.
Yeah, that part sounded good.
That part
But-
sounds great. Yes, I know.
Simply
Yeah.
walk in through the front gate. I kill the gate guards and leave one of the side gates open for you. And I'll do it.
Okay. I guess they would know who I am, so I'm gonna have to try and
Not get seen. Yes, that would be prudent.
scene. Okay. And I'll try and get my hair, I think she usually wears it pulled back, so she's gonna pull it down and pull it in her face and put her cloak up over her face and try and change up her clothes and stuff, actually unbutton the top few buttons on her shirt.
Guys, for the record, how many people have employed Dorgar and Bugbear? It's pretty obvious who we all are and who we work for.
I look at the DM. How many more Duragam Duragat and Bugbear are there in the city?
But freely walking around is the
Not many.
yeah, the two
Oh,
of
dear.
us.
Yeah.
The two of you.
0 maybe.
Oh dear.
I feel like it's pretty obvious that we're going to get seen and know exactly who it is. So we only have a matter of minutes to kill everyone. So
So give me intelligence checks, all of you.
sure,
350 people divided by.
two
Yeah.
divided by two.
This is,
I'm going to go ahead and presume you guys are going to take your army with you and not just the 4 of you go.
that's debatable.
Except for Bonebreaker. And potentially Aeronor. Sorry. You know when a house moves against another, most people will look the other way unless nobles of the house are left alive. You also remember the matron mother saying that all of them would be there at this point, and it was only the one that would be left outside.
All of them will be present. And the matron said it will be so.
Does that mean all the priestesses as well?
Mhm.
Is that what we're inferring from there?
All the members of
You
the
also
house.
know that the priests of your house and the matron mother will be working to subdue them as much as possible. And
Oh, then this is perfect. We go in ahead of time, do the whole whatever the fuck you were saying, Zolre, and then I kill a bunch of people, and then when I'm done and when you're done and everyone's exploded, then the army comes in and cleans up.
I
Yeah,
have to be careful.
I think that is a good idea that we maybe show up just a little bit before the army, and then the army comes after.
Yes.
Because
I'll do a whole slave revolt thing. That's kind of my jam.
I can get people from pretty far away. So
That works too.
I can snipe people.
Why don't you ride father into combat? You keep him healed, you do things from far away, he punches everyone in the face to death. It's a win-win for everyone.
Oh, I could do that. Could I do that?
We're gonna die.
There's gotta be a point where you gotta say, just fuck no.
Okay.
Is that the point? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's
Can I ride the spider though?
dress.
yes. You can ride. Yep, you can ride Ginger. She will accept your brand of stuff, attack prowess stuff.
I go and like get out a little brush and I'm like brushing her and like.
I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize to Ginger while she's brushing. I'm sorry for this, girl. You know what? You've been good
I'd
to
be
me.
so nice to her.
Yeah, you've been good to me. Just bear with it, because Ginger's intelligence is 7, so she's got to understand that she is. This is a detail for her as much as you changing my ship bag is a detail for you. So it's okay, girl.
I'm being nice. I'm
Yeah,
trying
oh
to-
yeah. Ginger's all for that shit. Yeah. Just you two. Good.
That one spot, and then like the third leg on the left side starts to twitch because you get that one little scritchy spot right there, and then the little.
Yeah.
God damn it.
One leg just goes. It's just like must twitch. Would scritch.
Yeah, again, the spider has a very confused look on its face. It's kind of looking at you going, seriously, why?
What have I done?
What?
Why is everyone so resistant to my hugs? I don't understand.
Silver just walks away. Just walks away.
So-
Just gonna pick
Come
my
on.
headset off.
Edgy Drow can't deal with this shit.
Oh, so what time of day would you guys like to head over?
Does it matter? It's dark all the time.
It's the Underdark.
What's
This
the
is
know.
Well, I mean, the time of day that we would assume the most people would be there, I guess, would make the most sense because
Yeah.
you want as many people there as possible so you can get rid of them all.
Mhm. Well, so there is kind of a cycle that happens because people do have to sleep at some point. So there is, and you need to move a massive army, like of 300 people through your city, plus how many other slaves you guys are going to throw at this as well. So you would probably at that point wait until those people were asleep.
Yeah,
Um,
quieter time of day.
Because whilst most people will ignore you, let's not be too obvious about this. Would be your matron mother's kind of impression to you guys. So you guys are going to go in ahead of time?
Yeah, I think the plan. So the plan that Bonebreaker pulls across is he's gonna kill the slave guy, and throw the slaves into disarray, which will, in theory, cause the army to be like, "Hey, what the hell?" And put them in confusion, which gives Zelray plenty of time to do his matron killy load all traps thing, and then we meet in the middle and kill all the generals, and then the army comes in and it's clean. And I roll all 20s the whole time. And then, I'm actually crowned, and I get to rule the house. I get house 3.
I love your optimism, Mike.
Yeah, they just give me house 3. It's already cursed anyway. Might as well give it to the most powerful Torndar in the world.
No reason to turn your nose up at a perfectly good empty house.
Yeah, it's a free house. It's already covered in blood from years ago, so I mean, like, win-win.
It's nice and crusty in there now.
Decorating's already done.
Just crack it up a little bit, you could snort it.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I'm about it. Just burning the walls. So I think that's the plan we've come up with, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and I
cool.
guess me and Fodder are just kind of gonna be like moving around to crowd control and take out the minions.
Or you can go right for the generals, and we'll meet you there.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
But that's relying on the trap thingy not happening and Zolray completing her mission. I don't know if I trust all that.
That's true.
I don't. I do have a soft spot for the little one though, because she's as close as to an authority figure in my eyes because of Loth.
Of course.
As I can see. So I don't mind being put on detail with the one who's put on detail, but yeah, I don't know, Urgot. You got something better than go ahead of everything through the traps and then take them out while we probably get shit done back here.
I mean, I would assume that they're in the. I'm using your accent. God damn it! I would assume that the generals are inside the training yard. Would you not assume this?
Oh, that's right. So we could get them there. Yeah.
Outside of their house.
Mm-hmm.
She said only the main hallway was covered in traps before we cut her face off.
Right. So why don't we go there and we start getting rid of the generals?
Plus, the secret hallway is from the training yards to the throne room. Therefore, Zelray can get to you very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. How does that sound?
Stay alive, kill generals, completely outnumbered.
Yes.
Hope Zelray comes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And
that sounds about right.
Literally walk into the lion's den, trick a matron mother into killing her own family.
Yes.
Potentially just murder the matron mother for the sake of then taking control of her house defenses.
Yeah.
Meet up with you guys, kill lots of people.
Yeah. That's correct. This is my plan. Sounds great plan, yes?
All the
I
killing.
think it sounds pretty good.
Okay, good.
You're going for one guy, right, Urgot? And we're getting all the generals? Is that the plan?
Because
I mean, at least one of them will meet you up in the middle and help you kill the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, and I can get I can hit pretty hard from far away. So I'll just keep throwing lots of magic at them from far away.
That works.
Okay.
You throw shit at them.
I shall supply. All right. So yeah, you can stay on Ginger's back. That way you can move around in case they get close to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess that's as good as we got, right?
Spiders can they climb up walls?
Oh yeah. I mean that's up to the DM because spider's not on the list. It says anything beyond that. It's up to the DM.
I guess
It's literally like slippers of spider climbing. Like,
yeah. I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't. It's
I don't know if she wants me to use warhorse stats or actual great giant spider
Use
stats.
spider stats for this.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
more thematic.
It can web. It can. Yes, the giant spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check. So, if I'm riding the spider, I can go on the ceiling.
Just hold on. That saddle.
Just have Featherfall prepped
Okay.
at all costs.
You guys are heading up to one of the side gates?
Mm-hmm.
As you do, you can see there are 4 drow warriors.
I stopped 150 feet away from the gate because
course
I can see that they can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how many was it? Sorry,
It's 150 feet because it's 120 plus 30.
plus 30 because of class. Yeah, so which is why I stopped them outside of the standard range for our enemies. What? How many drow do I see at this
There are
side gate?
You can see
4.
4. They look
I
to
see
you
4.
fairly well. What's the equipped soldiers?
We've had time to rest and everything since
Yes.
earlier, right? Wonderful.
Yeah. It's actually like a couple of days later.
Yeah, I have flagrant 50 round spell slots. I need to recharge.
Mm-hmm.
So Zori sort of looks back at you. Well, I want to say it's been fun, but
You guys,
Rick's with you as well. Just
sorry, you guys will all have 10 temporary hit points
Oh,
from
dope.
one of my abilities.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
I need to be punched. I cast Disguise Self,
yes,
and then I'm like, I need to be
perfect.
punched.
This is great. And I just,
That's the wrong button. I meant to press Disguise Self, not Goodbury.
oh yeah. No, I don't want you to tire yourself out, so I'll take care of this. And I hit him I hit her in the knee to make her drop down to my level, and then I punch her in the face, like just square in the nose.
She falls backwards into like the dirt,
Yeah.
so that
Oh,
like
that's
there's also
wicked.
dirt on her clothing.
nice.
This
Oh.
is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, if we lose the house, I'd still die happy. This was great.
Oh, I feel so bad, but
So I look
That's
like the
okay.
person we
My
just-
You
hand-
want to you want to punch too?
What?
Let her get a punch in.
Eleanor, my head's fine. Don't feel bad. It's fine.
I don't.
Do I lose any temporary hit points for this?
Would you at least 2?
Lose 2. Okay. Ow, my face.
Good. Perfect.
Oh, I
She
could use
will then-
prestidigitation to soil her as well. So
I
I'll,
was,
no.
I was just scramble around in the dirt. It'd be fine.
yeah, I'll help.
Oh.
I have to
pretty
help.
You help us scramble around in the dirt and get dirty. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm always clean and I have to disguise myself too. So I've like got all my hair in my face and I'm trying not to look as
We
obviously.
usually have an army.
That's
Mhm.
true. I guess it doesn't matter that I don't have to do that then. If we
They
have-
are waiting. So your army will wait about 20 minutes
okay.
So it's
before they push the main assault.
at this point I kind of then go, right, if I die, I want to say it's been fun, but you all suck apart from you. She points at Aranor.
Mhm.
Oh.
Dwarf, your attitude is amusing. Don't die. Bugbear, stop shitting in your pants. Turns and just like scrambles across the dirt and sort of half bolts, half staggers, attempting to put on one hell of a show. Like
Rick,
faking the whole.
For
as
the-
you go, Rick shouts out, but you're not proper Torndar anyway.
for
Says the male.
for the record, shit whatever you like, man.
And I will. And I will empty it on your corpse. Jesus,
Thanks,
now
man.
I'm starting to blend into yours.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you're so gross.
It's a
You'll do it
thing.
for a living.
Part of
It's your job.
To
And we're the
clean up.
gross ones.
So, all right, I have to go kill a guy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah. I guess
much
we got to
time?
start with those warriors right there that she saw.
Which I'm
Uh,
scrambling towards.
yeah, that seems like a good plan.
Okay.
You do
so-
that, and I'm gonna go. Does that work?
Okay, I'm gonna I'll move just a little bit closer, like just enough that I can see them.
Okay, so you guys, you move a little bit closer. Sorry,
Yeah.
are you going first or are you going?
Urgot is following Zolre, but he turns invisible.
Fair enough. Fodder, are you moving with Aranor?
Yeah,
And we'll
yep,
get that
yep,
rest.
we're hanging. We're.
Yeah.
I don't like. Are we waiting? How are we getting in through this without being seen by these 4 guards? I know he's distracting, but like we just got to be able to bloop in.
Well, Bonebreaker will be fine because he can't be seen.
Yeah.
Zolre looks like the house. How are you getting in?
I don't know.
I
You
mean,
might want to kill them.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
think.
I
think
so
we'll
I'm
just-
We'll see.
scrambling toward them, right?
Yeah. I presume by
Um,
this point you're just getting up to them.
Yeah, like I'm doing the whole exaggerated, like I look like shit. I'm disorientated and confused, whole jargon, and I want to know how they react as like I come up. Like,
One of them steps forward, puts his hand out, stop.
I sort of stagger and not quite flop, but try and stay on the feet. Like obviously, like it's visible who this person is.
And they'll still take a couple of seconds. You're not seen about the house very often. Oh, milady, and they'll go and help you up.
I need to in the house. I need to go. I have to talk to mother.
Yeah, yes, right away. And he'll help you. One of them will help you as much as can. The others look a little bit more defensive and alert than they had been.
Okay.
Is something coming?
I can't. I have to talk to mother first. I can't.
And he will.
We
take you
master
in.
her wisdom.
Me,
Only by her will. Deception check.
I check this.
I haven't actually lied to them.
Cool. One more vote, guys, and I will call on what will happen there.
I haven't lied to them, and I look like someone they know from the house.
I made a roll.
It's 9 and a 13.
I can see. Let's see. So you are taken in towards the house. Bonebreaker, you following or what are you doing?
No, he is. I mean, he's following in, and oops, he's following in, and he's looking for wherever the slave pins would be.
Okay.
As he's invisible.
Sorry, you were looking for.
The slave pens.
Yep. So you know it's a very similar layout to your own house. It is just grander. So you know if you go you figure if you go round towards the right, you'll find away from the house, kind of the slave areas. You'll notice it's got a bigger building than yours.
I will take this building. Yeah, he's looking specifically for Demi.
Demi. So you go. Do you enter the building? Do you look around?
So I am a Pact of the Red Reaver. Not Path of the Red Reaver. So I am going to use Sanguine Scent, which means I get to I breathe in their blood, and I can smell where people are because of their blood, which is kind of dope. So that's basically what I'm doing.
Fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, right? It's pretty dope. So I take a huge breath, and I can sense where, like, I think it's like, for 10 minutes, I can smell the approximate number of living creatures within 60 feet, and I can differentiate between type, but not the identity of them. So obviously, if one's a drow and the rest are slaves, that's kind of a little bit easier to figure out. I can tell what they are.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for the drow in this building.
Okay, so they need to make is that a wisdom saving throw against the DC of 8 plus. Say he'll fail, but we'll see. Might not come. Yeah, no, he is. There's an open window around the right side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a drow in there.
Okay. Is this like it's the first floor or the second floor?
First floor.
Okay. And it's obviously drow height window, right? So it's still got to climb
Yeah.
up there. Yep, of course.
Yeah.
Who would have a Durgar size window?
That's just crazy talk.
Right, that's exactly. Yeah. So I'm invisible, so I walk right in the front door. Like wherever there's an opening, I walk in, and I'm just like weaving through people, trying to navigate towards that back window.
You notice there are a lot more slaves than you keep in this small area, or the area they have is smaller than you give your slaves. They are packed in here. Some of them look in good condition, some of them don't. It's a bit of a mixed bag, what you would expect. There is a slight room off onto the right side where you expect to find this person. The door is ajar.
Okay. Yeah. So his goal or Bonebreaker's goal is to get in there invisibly and hack this guy to pieces. Really.
Cool. So you get in there. I presume you shut the door behind you, do you? Or just...
No, he doesn't make any noise. He's just gonna start killing this guy.
Fair enough. Roll me some attacks.
Okay. I'm invisible, so do I have
Advantage,
on all this business?
All those things.
Cool. Let me see here. How does this work?
Take one.
When you make your first attack, just like recklessly doing so gives you advantage on melee. Okay, so I already have. So do I have advantage on all my attacks? Because I have extra attack, I believe.
Yeah.
Cool. So
honestly, if you need it, I'm going to be disappointed in you.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. So yeah, I'm going to go in with my first battle axe with advantage 24.
Oh yeah.
My extra attack, and then my offhand battle axe with a 23. So.
Yeah, all of those.
Damn.
So he takes 21 damage.
As you come in and you crack this guy over the back of the head, and he just crumbles to the floor in front of you. With a rather large pool of blood.
He goes on my face. But then I drag him by the head. Because he's got, like, chops all over him, right? So I drag him by the head, which is a hefty task because they're so tall. So he's dragging this thing out back to the slave pens. And
you're no longer invisible by the
way.
way.
Oh, yeah, no. And he's covered in blood. And he holds up the well, as high as he can, right? And he takes his other axe and just sort of swipes the guy's head off if he's dead, and shouts out to the rest of the slaves, by order of house, whatever, Torndar, you now belong to me, and he throws the head into the crowd.
They look at you, confused. Yes, sir?
Good. Perfect. Yes. I'm going to free you. Well, some of you I'm going to free. The rest of you are probably going to die, which is great for you, right? Attack everyone that you see that does not look like me, and I guess from other people in House Torndar, I guess. Mainly the people that live here and their soldiers. Go nuts. Attack everyone. If you find weapons and armor, put that shit on. Take it. Whoever lives, I'll give you a hat or a special meal or some shit. I don't know.
Make me an intimidation check.
Okay. Do I have advantage?
We all see.
If you have hats, fuck yeah.
9.
Mike, your rolls, man.
He's not. I have a -1. He's not good at talking to people.
It's glorious.
There is over half of them sit down on the floor.
All right, well, that's half of you that get to live. Get out there, make a mess.
The others just stare at you.
All right, well,
there is one guy that goes.
Okay, well, we can't all win. And everyone that doesn't start moving, I'm just going to start going through and killing slaves.
Yeah. You go through a couple of slaves, make me another intimidation roll.
Sure. Fuck me running!
What the
Sure, I'm going to do you a favor.
Oh, this is great. I get to do this all day. I don't really care about your slavery. I just came to kill the shit out of you people. This is amazing.
You make your way through well over half of the drow slave. None of them seem to be more scared of House 2, House Manair, than they are of you. Even if you're killing them.
That's fair. He doesn't care. Like his whole thing is bathing in the blood of his enemies. And this is a field day for him. The fact that they were going to help him was a bonus, but this is
It's like
like
mowing
this
the
is-
lawn.
yeah. He's like, this is great. I'm taking forever. Just axes going. Imagine you and me and you. Swoop, swoop, swoop.
What's the song
Sorry.
from Barney the Dinosaur? So I imagine.
I'm going to leave you there for a second, killing slaves,
Mhm.
and we will go over to Solray. What are you doing? How are you? You are being escorted up by a male drow guard, who is half carrying you at this point, towards the main throne room. You
I
are
know to
passing.
be carried.
Huh?
I allow myself to be half carried.
You are passing many drow as you go.
I sort of shake and look and I stop and I go, actually, I can't. Oh God, I can't be seen to. She,
Give me a perception.
pushes
Give me a performance check. 'Cause
all the things I'm not good at. Oh, that's not terrible.
You do all right. They hurry to help you where they need it, and they back off and let you go. You're on your way.
She
For the
sort of
most
tries
part.
to push herself off the guy. It's like I can't be seen to. I must be strong. I am. She clears her throat and like makes like it's obviously she's like been like properly hacked in the knee, so she's trying to walk like fine as she just starts going forward. Like I must speak with mother, and continues forward.
Okay, you make your way into the throne room. There is a matron mother.
And 32 drow guards.
Well, there aren't 32, but there are at least 10 that you can currently see. There are also 6 high priestesses of Loth. 3 of them are kind of off on one side. These would be her sisters.
10 out of 10. Keep going.
What are you
Sort of
doing?
stumbles into the room. Like just sort of looks around at wide-eyed and like very nervous.
She's
Like
the matron mother stands.
Sort of breathes heavily, looks very, very unnerved and like pained.
What's the
Like
mean? What is going on? What is the meaning of this?
they took me from the school. She gestures like she just sort of looks around. I had to get away. I came back as soon as I could.
Why didn't they kill you?
They tried.
You should have let them succeed. And she then kind of calmly sits back down.
She sort of opens and closes her mouth, like, but by proving their failure, they gave away who they represent.
Which house?
The only she's like Torndar. Torndar. She pauses.
This is outrageous.
They spoke of making an attempt.
Did they now? When did they plan this attempt?
When we're all here.
She looks around the room.
She looks around. Oh gods, Loth. Oh Loth, we're all here. Oh.
And what did you tell them?
She generally begins like sort of half hyperventilating. They asked me about guards and how many. I I was never interested in how many guards we had places.
Give me deception checks.
14.
Let's see. That is not that one. That is not that one.
I'm so dead. Can I slowly be sort of worming my way further forward, or will I be prevented from moving forward?
You can move more into the room, but the moment you actually get within 10 feet, one of the priestesses will stop you.
So, sorry, can I have a layout of the room? Like, what's the lighting like? How is this laid out? Like, where is everyone? Kind of.
Tell you what, why don't I show you?
Oh god, that terrifies me even more.
What
Dope.
is it?
Oh, map. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
I
a
gone
lot
fucked
darker
up.
in this room than this map, but I didn't have time to change the
Nothing.
map.
I was about to say, oh god, otherwise I fucked up if it's this lit up.
Mm-hmm. So yes, the matron mother is obviously sat up here. You are around here.
How much shadow do I have to work with, and like where are the people?
It is there. So there are some lights kind of around the area of where the matron mother is. Three of the priestesses are off tending to kind of this shrine here. There is a lot of shadow, much more towards the back of the room.
Mhm.
So. One day, Lolth will show me it is time for your sacrifice, child.
She
She
grimaces.
sneers. Apparently, it is not today. And she turns to two of the high priestesses. Sound all the alarms and call the other houses. And she puts her hand down on the throne.
At this point, have they moved off?
Two of them have, yes.
So how many people between me and the matron mother?
There is one between you and the matron mother, and then three off to one side. But there are kind of guards down either side.
Okay.
Fairly evenly spaced throughout the room.
So I'm going to describe a thing, and I'd like to see if you'll let me get away with it.
Go for it.
So I have a spell called Zephyr Strike, which means my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And it's a bonus action. I would like to cast it, essentially charge the matron mother, plunge one short sword into her chest, hopefully murderizing her, pitch her off the throne, neck some of this blood from this person we killed, plop myself on the throne, and go ham with the defenses on the people that live in this house that aren't me.
I love that you're so optimistic that a matron mother's going to go down in one hit.
I'm optimistic enough that I can surprise her. No, because I can move quick enough. I want to surprise her, ram the thing into her. Okay, so kind of want to like injure her so that she'll then target me because I look like her daughter. Thus, the intent is to hurt her family. Okay. So then, in theory, the magic should then go, actually, the people who are in this house are a threat. I'll target family. She'll use blood. At that point, if I've not ingested the blood, which is something I would have done last, I'm fine in this room as the magic goes ham on her family.
If.
You see where my logic is there, right?
It sounds like a win-win plan for me anyway. Go nuts.
Yeah, we're fucked.
None of us have any idea what we were doing. We were
No.
totally.
No.
I'm well aware that I was simply chosen to be the one to take the blame for this.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you look at Drow House hierarchy, my character is like, after the next son gets sacrificed, I'm the next one with the dagger in my heart for Lolth's name. So at this point, I might as well go down in a blaze of glory and watch the people who've abused my character for her entire life burn in hell. So,
Yeah, go for it.
so to
Reminds me, I need to check it.
to give you the spell, Claire.
Okay.
There's that one. So I gain extra movement, so I move
Yeah.
like incredibly fucking quickly.
Also,
Go for
you
it.
don't look like her daughter anymore because they're both concentration spells.
Then are they both?
Mm-hmm.
Sky Self, when I dragged it over, didn't have concentration on it.
No? I'm pretty sure it is.
I thought it was.
Sky Self Ranger.
yeah, it says right there. Oh, it's because the concentration is under duration for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, so roll 20 is broken. Oh god damn.
Yeah, rolled. It did. Yeah, it's supposed to give you a little C.
That's fine.
When the SRD one says duration 1 hour, which is why I used it. So okay.
I mean, all y'all look the same, right?
I wish so.
So you're leaping forward to attack the matron mother.
Yeah, that
Roll
literally
your
did.
attacks. Let's see what happens.
Oh god, here we go. They're technically my
good
favorite
attack.
foe.
Come
They're
on.
technically my favorite foe because they're humanoid. More damage from me.
Yeah.
She's not expecting this, is she?
Not at this time, though.
So that technically means surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to add a D8 to one of those. So
Yeah, both
I
will
don't
hit.
think the damage really matters at this point. Because that's not what I'm going for.
18.
And I like snap. Am I so inferior now, mother? With my blade in your torso.
You're not my daughter, though. Are you, Zorain?
I'm sorry, who?
Zolaine. How is House Torndar to you? She's actually smiling now. She's kind of holding the blade as you've kind of struck her.
She smirks.
She kind of waves the rest off who are beginning to act.
She smirks.
You know it's only a matter of time before they kill you, right?
Indeed. Which is why I'm kind of hoping either this room would go up in smoke as you tried to kill your daughters, or you raise the alarm and they'll get fucked, and I can slip into a shadow and just go to my death in the rest of the gloom. Lolth wants the strongest to come out on top. I'm simply facilitating my lady's will.
And I will. And she's going to try and push you off her.
Okay.
You can try and oppose if you want.
Yeah.
That was right. Yeah.
I know what my strength modifier is. I have to use my proficiency just to not be too negative.
I'm going to change that to Never Whisper. I will reroll that for you.
Come on.
Yeah, so she pushes you off and stands.
Man.
You could have a place in my house. All you have to do is turn on them.
Slave pants is all she says simply.
What of
Then
them?
one is mounted on a spider. One goes for your slave pens. The other is a bugbear. I'm sure you'll smell him before you see him.
Matron Torndar's favorite pets.
Indeed. And one of our own house.
She laughs cruelly. And she kind of sends the others off towards where you are. I'm going to leave you there. And we're going to switch over to Fodder and Erinor. What are you doing?
Realizing we made a mistake. So I look
About to
down at
get
her.
wrecked.
I look down at her and be like, I mean, before knowing all this shit, look down at her and be like, you know, I hate you the least. So if this doesn't go well, that's it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next to Ginger, I hate Ginger the least. So you're second to these. So
That's
yeah,
very nice of you.
I pictured all this being a little different, and there not being three guys in our way.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean,
So I guess we have to kill them, right?
yeah, but it's gonna take so long, you know?
Well, you know what though? Okay, you kill people close up, right?
Sure. Just any way I can have it, yeah.
Okay, because I can do stuff from far away. So how about I start shooting at them, and then you guys they come running, and then you can like attack.
Yeah, but if you start shooting at them, they're gonna like, some of them are probably gonna run away and go tell somebody.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure we haven't let the cat out of the bag yet. So, you know, we might want to be subtle about this.
The weapons master comes up behind you guys. Are you two bored of chatting yet? Or are you going to go kill them?
Oh, it's Rick. I'm sorry. You're so
No,
fucking...
this is the weapon master.
Oh,
Oh,
their
Rick?
weapon master or our weapon master?
Your weapon master.
Oh.
Oh
okay.
hi. Okay. Let's go do
Shall
that.
I?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think someone did say that you're probably gonna do this. Yeah.
I could shoot from far away.
Save yourself, little one. You'll need it.
Oh, okay.
That's the nicest he's been to anyone in the house, by the way, ever. He's an arsehole to absolutely everyone. Including the matron mother.
Okay.
I'm like, oh.
So you gotta get this so we can get
He's
around
gone.
and go. Yep. Oh, yep. There. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's back him up.
You don't see much happen, but suddenly you hear kind of 3 thuds.
Oh, he got them. Let's sneak up.
Yeah.
So I'll sneak.
You guys get there, and there are 3 dead drow warriors on the floor.
Wow. He's really good at that.
Yeah. Let's use that and get on in here and
Yeah.
kill some generals. Hooray!
Yeah. Okay.
Convenient. I love it.
Is this inside a building?
You guys are coming into the courtyard. You can see the training ground. Actually, from where you are, it's not as far as the slave pens were,
Okay.
but it's off around to your left.
Okay, so we don't have to go through any hallways or like any of the trap shit that the chick was telling us about before we killed her.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll head there.
So yeah, take a peek in the training yard and see who all's in there.
Mhm.
It seems pretty quiet at the moment. There are some odd lights in one of the rooms that you can see in the building off to the left. And the door starts to open.
Let's go check that
Hold on. Something's happening. Let's
And
wait.
there is a figure that walks out.
Oh, it's a figure.
What kind of figure is it?
It's a little dark, but it certainly looks like a drow. He looks quite muscular, very much of.
Does he look like a general?
That's a good question.
Yes, he does.
Ah, look, it's a general, a muscular general. Look, it's a boy. Avert your eyes, girl, and let us kill him.
Oh, okay.
First in the list.
Where did we see what happened to Master Ninja? Dude.
He's gone.
Yeah, poof.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Let's
Okay.
do this.
And I look down my arm and aim. And then shoot off some Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Should
Roll
put a-
me out your attacks quickly.
Should put a scope on that thing.
How many? I
Uh,
can't remember how many I got here.
Yeah, you notice it hits right off
Oh,
the
sorry.
wall next to him.
I think you
Okay.
get 2.
I get 2, right? Okay. Yes.
Yeah, you hit him square in the face.
He's like, it's like, pew. He turns like, what? Wham!
Yeah, he
And
looks up and he'll
oh.
start running this way.
and it pushes
Sorry.
him. I believe I took the pushing.
So yeah, he'll stumble back then a couple of feet, and he kind of looks up, and then he'll start running your direction.
I can also do the one with shadows thing.
I'm gonna run out to meet him to make sure he doesn't get too close.
Nice.
I hope you're a muscular general.
And I'm gonna go try to smash him.
Mm-hmm. Get your smashes in.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. This is it. There we go.
Nice.
The 2. Okay. The third one's not trusted too many times.
Do it. Roll me the first 2 damages.
Okay. Woohoo! Fuck is all that noise?
As you
Oh,
come-
okay. It's a D8. It's only a D8 for.
As you come through with the second kind of thing, you catch him right on the kind of the cusp of the neck, and you see him stutter forward as he drops to his knees. As he hits the floor, the ground starts to shake. It's not subtle, not even at first, but it gets more and more intense. And actually, all of you then start to feel the ground moving below you. Those of you outside look up as boulders start to fall. Aenor and Fodder, you look back. Your army has advanced early and are moving quickly. In the throne room, the matron actually looks concerned. And she looks to the rest of our house. It's time we do this. Kill them all. And Bonebreaker, I presume you're what, all the way through the slaves now? As the grounds
I would assume so. Yeah.
The roof of the building you're in starts to kind of fall in, and it all the ground shakes so hard you guys all hit the floor. It all becomes dark for you,
That's not very nice.
and that's where we're going to leave it. Actually,
No, man.
so we don't know the outcome of either of the houses. You guys don't know that Zorn is a traitor.
Yeah.
Done. Done.
Bum, bum, bum. That was cool.
Plot twist.
Yeah,
That was my first ever Underdark anything.
Same.
nice.
Yeah.
Never played the Underdog before.
Don't shit on me, chat, and everyone here. I hate Forgotten Realms and I hate the Underdark, so I just strike it from my homebrew games. I'm like, fuck that place.
Well, no, we've included it just because it's actually quite an interesting setting, and it's a very, very different to what I'm used to building for like fantasy settings. So
I ripped Dragon Age's version of the Underdark to my world, the Deep Roads, because I think that's it's similar enough that it's not like, what is this strangeness, but I think it's like a completely different kind of thing, which I think is cool. So that was definitely my first Underdark thing. What's that?
I might have to read up on that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. So yeah, that was it. That was our second game, guys. We were halfway through the 12-hour stream. We are crushing our goal. I think we're almost at, what are we at? We're at over $300 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, so we're over $300. We're at 310. We've gotten past our goal. Let's see if we can double it today. That would be super dope.
Come on, guys,
so
let's crush this.
yeah, right. So let's do our introductions. Get your thoughts on this game, and then we'll jump into some City of Mist here. So let's go with our wonderful DM, Huggles. Who are you? Where can we find you? And what did you think of this one shot?
I am Sassy Huggles. You can find me over on Salt and Sassy 3 times a week, DMing various things, playing Mike's favorite character, Bernie the Kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely loves him.
Yep.
That is me. I really enjoyed DMing for you guys. You guys are an absolute blast. You guys didn't take it quite as far off rails as you could have.
There's always next time.
I was going to say, there'll be other opportunities, I'm sure. So, yeah, I look forward to that.
Perfect. Let's go over to the newcomer here. Stalwart, who are you? Where can we find you? And what did you think of your first foray into the Underdark?
Hi. I'm Stalwart. I'm over at Stalwart Initiative on Twitch, Stalwart Geek on Twitter, and it was good. I finally got to hop in a game with you guys. Usually the schedules don't line up with my work and shit, but I had a good time. Good time in the Underdark. Good banner back and forth. You're right. We could have derailed it farther, but I kind of at one point I'm like, oh shit, it's already going downhill, and we're never even gonna make it to the house if it keeps going down. So it was awesome. You guys are great, and I run stuff on Twitch. It's really no set schedule right now because I'm doing getting in a transition. I'm just doing community games with my Discord community now, and I'm running those at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. just 2 days a week. The days switched, so just check it out in the Discord.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me, and it was a good. I haven't been in the Underdark for a long time, so that was good to go back and see how creepy and snobby these fuckers are down there. So.
Nice. Awesome. We'll jump over to our lovely Madfish. You're here all the time. Welcome back. Thanks for playing. Who are you? Where can we find you? And what did you think of this foray into the Underdark?
I'm MadFishmonger. You can find me on Twitch, on Twitter, on all the social medias, in my Etsy store, and also on Salt and Sassy, 3 times a week right now. And I hang out here with you guys, and I always love hanging out with you guys,
Hell
like
yeah.
all of you guys. And I mean, yeah, you joined in. It was great. I wasn't sure how this character was going to go over. I was kind of like, I had this concept, and it just kind of came to me, and I was like, I really need to try this.
Nice. Nice.
It turned out pretty funny, I think, which is always kind of my goal. So
Yeah, very contrasting, which is nice.
yeah, I wanted to just do something a little different. So yeah, I'm pretty fascinated by the Underdark. I don't always like the way it's written, but I think it can be an interesting setting if you approach it the right way, and which I know Ross and Huggles are gonna do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet. And speaking
I
of,
had a
okay.
good time. I hope she doesn't die. I want to bring her back sometime.
The whole Underdark collapses. That's what happened. That's why everything went dark.
No,
I
you really should,
I
you really
used a
should
little.
check for stampeding T-Rexes.
You guys
Yeah.
really shouldn't have. When Huggles originally pitched the idea to me, I was like, well, I'm just going to find all the mining explosives and just drop the fucking cavern on them.
Makes sense. That's what I would do. It's the only way to be rid of all the drow.
Exactly.
The only way.
Speaking of these nonsensical plans, Ross, who are you? Where can we find you? And what do you think of this episode?
I'm Solid Ross on the Twitter, and you can find me on Salt and Sassy, our Twitch channel. What do I do? I occasionally DM. I play twice a week. We have bits and pieces coming up, like we're moving some stuff around. We have some new shows opening, blah, blah, blah. Some shows on holds at the moment because of holidays and whatnot. So I might go fishing for players at some point. So keep an eye on my Twitter. I really actually enjoyed that. I have never actually played a drow before. So that was my sort of first foray into that I'm superior than everyone snobbiness, which definitely doesn't roll wonderfully with the British
Really?
accent, in case you haven't
What's your
noticed.
first foray into that?
As a character, I think, is what he meant to say.
Oh no, even then, I've met his characters.
Indeed, do try to correct me. So I really enjoyed that. It was a great deal of fun, and I kind of had an end goal for my character. I've got 2 kind of end goals, and I'm sat at a point where they can go either way. I'm still on the knife's edge, so to speak.
I like it.
Yeah,
I dig
no,
it. I dig
great.
it.
Thank
So,
you for
guys.
listening, Mike.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you guys for playing. Chad, thank you guys for sticking around. This was a fun time. Starwa, thank you for jumping on here, and Huggles, thank you for jumping in here and volunteering to run a game for us. You guys were awesome, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. We get out of here. I'm gonna prep for our City of Mist game. We have 6 more hours of this, and I need a drink and a snack and any number of these things. If you guys want to order me pizza, that's fine too. No, don't do that. So with that, guys, we'll be right back. Bye-bye.
Bye.